I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than PrizePicks. Football season is here and basketball season is here, so there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super easy to use. To create a lineup, all you got to do, select a few player stats, pick more or less. That's literally it. PrizePicks is available in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Georgia. But my favorite thing, PrizePicks is going to give you $50 in lineups when you make your first $5 lineup. What's that mean? Win or lose, you get $50 in lineups for free. Just download the app and use promo code Speakeasy today. $5 gets you $50 in lineups. PrizePicks, it's good to be right. Hey! Let's get it.
Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Speakeasy, sophisticated sports talk with the best in the game. I'm the large man wearing FUBU again behind the bar.
Why do you seem so happy today,
Look,
Care Bear?
Hey, FUBU Bear's back because my Dallas Cowboys went out there and got a W. We right back in the playoff picture. You thought we were dead. You thought it. But guess what? We're fighting back. We got a new defense. We look good on the defensive line. Quentin Williams went out there and got a sack. We got a lot to talk about here on the show. But first, before we get into it, I got to introduce the rest of the crew.
Yeah.
First and foremost, the man that created this show. The man wearing all black today. Outfit probably cost upwards of $15,000. You heard it here on Pocket Watching. I'm talking about Emmanuel Acho in the building.
Oh, my dog. It's good to see y'all. Hey, an epic show we have in store for y'all today. Yesterday went up. 7,500 people was in the Speakeasy. Cowboys game shows go up. Y'all know it's about to be an epic one.
Yeah, you know what happens whenever we have the best team in the world playing? And one of the best team in the world playing biggest haters is this man right here to my left. I'm talking about LaShawn Shady McCoy. How you doing, Shady?
Yo, my man.
2 Live.
What's up, man?
Take it easy, dog.
Y'all
beat the freaking Raiders.
Yep.
Who's trying to lose. They're tanking.
We're going to beat y'all in a couple of weeks, too.
Let's
We're
go,
going to beat
yo.
y'all. Anyway, to a man that is not that big of a hater because he's a great guy, a phenomenal guy, man, a happy man that's newly married. I'm talking about Social Trey. How we doing, Trey?
I appreciate that. Listen, I'm excited. This is the first introduction I got that was more hype than Shady's. He was like, LaShawn Shady McCoy, too. What's up, bro?
Yeah, no.
I appreciate that, Care Bear.
Yeah, he deserved that one after today.
Yo.
Hey, look, we have a lot to get to today, but you're going to find out why Shady got that type of entrance in this very first topic because we have to talk about what happened on Monday Night Football as my Dallas Cowboys went out there and got a victory over the Las Vegas Raiders 33-16. Fellas, I was happy watching this game, watching my Cowboys go out there and cook. George Pickens having one of the best halves of his entire career.
Yes, sir.
I'm scrolling. I see a
see?
tweet from Cut on a Dime 25.
What'd it say?
And he's straight hating.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, now I got to hear about how great the Cowboys are and how they're going to the Super Bowl. Sir, the Raiders are tanking. Take it easy. It's the NFL. A win is a win. And I'm going to take it. Look, fellas, first and foremost, I'll let you get to your hate in a second. But can the new look Cowboys make a playoff run?
Let me answer before Shady gets
Make
to
the
his hate.
playoffs.
Did he say playoffs?
Let me answer.
Come on.
This Cowboys team and these new additions played as great as you can expect. Between the new additions, between Quentin Williams, between DeMarvion Overshown coming back from injury, between Kenny Clark, remember that trade with Micah Parsons, you got 2 sacks, 3 TFLs. You held Ashton Genty to 7 yards 7 yards rushing on 6 carries. 4 sacks. Got a pick. This Cowboys defense played as good as you possibly could have hoped for with all of these new additions. And Quentin Williams, Kenny Clark, that combination, you might have the best defensive tackle combination in all of football the Cowboys just did. And they flipped it like that in 9 weeks of an NFL season between those 2 gigantic additions. So I don't think it's too far-fetched to say the Cowboys can make the playoffs because division games are difficult. Beyond division games being difficult, we'll talk about the Eagles momentarily. The Eagles got a subtraction in Lane Johnson. The Cowboys got an addition in Quentin Williams. Cowboys play the Eagles next. Kansas City Chiefs are on beep, beep, beep. They're on life support.
Yikes.
Cowboys got the Eagles, the Chiefs, the next 2 games. Cowboys got a chance.
Talk to him. What you got to say, T5?
Yo, the thing is crazy is he's serious.
Of course. There's a heartbeat.
And he's even more serious. There's no playoffs. Like, this is why I hated this game. Once the first quarter started, second quarter starts, oh my God, they're gonna blow them out. And everybody's gonna say, yo, the Cowboys got a shot. They don't. They really don't.
I mean, are we really? First of all, you talked about it. Shut the rundown.
Shut it down.
Yo,
Shut it down.
In the beginning of the second quarter, they had the play was like 18 plays.
Yeah.
16 of them was passes. 2 of them was rushers.
This is true.
And one of the rushers was from the quarterback. The other one's from Genty.
Yeah.
Can we not crown the Cowboys? Let them earn it. Always use the same excuse. Please let these guys earn it. You guys are giving all this credit for what? They're beating the Raiders? Listen, they're trying to tank. Okay? They're tanking. They're not trying to win. That's just sad. Yo, we got to a point where the Cowboys are now like bragging about beating teams like the Raiders. And we talking about playoffs?
Yeah. But here's my thing, 2-5.
What's your thing, bro?
It's not just that they won. We all knew the Cowboys should win.
Is
this
it how
game.
they won?
It's how they won. Mm-hmm. Shady.
That's what I like to hear.
27 yards rushing. You held the Raiders to 2.3
They
yards.
ran the
an
ball
attempt.
6 times.
And they got 7 yards.
Yeah.
That is outstanding. Say what you will. You got a pick off Geno Smith. 1 touchdown, 1 pick. And then you got 4 sacks. And it's not just that you got 4 sacks. It's who got the sacks. Quentin Williams got 1.5. That's the new addition.
He's a great
Kenny
player.
Clark got a half. That's
He's a really
solid.
good player.
DeMarvion Overshown was running all over the field. Got himself a TFL. Like, to me, the
So what you
future
saying?
of the Cowboys.
All right. Enough. What are you saying?
I'm saying they got a playoff chance. Absolutely got a playoff chance.
Every team that's 4 and 5 got a playoff
Think
chance.
about what's going on in the NFC. Commanders out of it. Giants out of it. The Vikings with J.J. McCarthy, respectfully, out of it. The Green
They
Bay,
out of it, but the Cowboys still got a shot.
The Green Bay Packers are trying to figure out who the hell they are. Obviously, the Cowboys defense has been a weak link all season long.
So they played a weak offense in a weak team, and they did good. What do you want to say now? Because the Cowboys offense, they didn't have no new additions, correct? They're the same Cowboys offense?
No, same Cowboys
okay,
offense.
they've been struggling the last 2 years. They've been struggling. So this game, they look good against a bad defensive
Look
team.
great.
Look great.
Against a bad
Look
team.
great.
The Cowboys offense looked great against a bad Raiders defense,
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes,
Okay,
sir. They
the
have.
last 2 games, they've been in the box.
Yeah, they have.
Like trying to, okay, they couldn't get out. So before we start putting the Cowboys pom-poms together and getting crazy, right? Like this is back in the 90s, just know this. They are 4 and 5 with a tie,
With a
right?
tie.
They got the Chiefs, who are not a cupcake. I don't care what the record
Chiefs
is.
need to win that game. Yeah.
That's dangerous too for y'all.
It is.
Yeah.
And then you already know the defending champs, that ain't easy.
But can I get 30?
Go ahead.
Can I
Go
get
ahead.
30?
Go ahead.
Half already?
Just I need half.
Just a little half.
I know I'm
Okay.
using my timeout soon
Yeah,
on this
yeah.
show. I
Early.
apologize.
He fighting this thing
Glad
for
to
real,
have y'all
dog.
here,
Come
by the way. Think about this for a second. Before you ever win a game on a scoreboard, you got to win the game. One, getting off the bus, the intimidation factor and the talent factor. Malik Hooker's back. He ain't played, I think, since week 4. DeMarvion Overshown is back. Quentin Williams is arrived. Kenny Clark is here. Deron Bland is here. Trayvon Diggs, still waiting on him to show up.
Logan Wilson playing now.
Logan Wilson playing now.
Yep.
With that being said, all I'm saying is this, 2-5.
This is crazy.
The Cowboys roster is no longer laughable defensively. Like the ha 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 ha, ain't nobody laughing anymore. Quentin Williams.
Why did
Kenny Clark?
Why did I laugh though?
DeMarvion Overshown. Because the Cowboys just got dogs back.
Oh.
You got a rising star linebacker back. And truth be told, you can answer me this. You're a running back. Name a better defensive tackle combination than Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark.
Now those 2 are really, really good. I was watching today. They only have a lot of trouble to a lot of different teams,
Yes, sir.
right? But did the other Cowboys like they've been a bad group, okay?
Yeah.
So in the secondary they've been bad, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. So like you talking about
Malik Hooker.
I ain't even gonna mention him. I'm surprised you did that. That was crazy. Bland, right?
Yeah.
Bland's a really good corner.
Yeah.
He got torched last week by a really good wide receiver. I didn't see any really good wide receivers for the Raiders. But listen, I ain't the one to kick your brother while down.
Okay.
I love my brother. So we gonna wait to see who they got next game. Chiefs.
Eagles.
We got the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh God. Oh.
Oh yeah. Ooh. It'd be bad if y'all lost that one though. Wouldn't it?
Bro.
Wouldn't it?
Bro.
Ooh,
Yeah, you've been making fun of my
Talk your
defense a
talk,
lot.
Care Bear.
I'm
Ooh,
excited to go
Talk
see
your
Jalen
talk,
Phillips
Care
and them out
Bear.
there.
Why is he excited?
wee.
The Cowboys is 4 and 5. There's nothing to talk about.
But here's what I was saying.
This game is not a big blow up game.
Shady's right about this game. But you don't just look at like this game. Our job as analysts is to also forecast.
Yeah.
If I'm forecasting, the Cowboys' strength, oddly enough now, is the Philadelphia Eagles' weakness.
Facts.
Eagles can't run the ball. Lane Johnson's out. Cam Jurgens left the game yesterday. And the Cowboys got the best defensive tackle combination in football. The Eagles guards to guards weak. So if you're really being honest about it, like the Cowboys could sneak and steal some wins out real quick.
So
2-5.
the Cowboys defense, right? Let's just take the guys up front.
Yep.
Right? The 2 D tackles, let's take them out the game, right? What about the other part of the Cowboys defense? Because I've been watching him for a couple weeks
Number
now.
41's a good player. Nigerian cat.
Do you know his name? Oh, wow.
Is-
The guy, number 41, whatever his name is, you're good. Acho said it. Okay. Who else do they got, though?
I hate this man.
Yeah,
Who else,
that
I hate him.
Who else they
It's
got?
a hard name to say. You talking about Donovan? Yeah, we'll call him
I've
Donovan.
never, I've
Ezeriaku.
Yeah.
It's this one.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
It's this
That
one.
means he's good
It's
in
okay.
Nigeria. Okay. Who else y'all got, though? Right? Because the secondary got some names.
Yeah.
But they haven't been playing
Ain't
well.
got game
I've been
lately.
watching them like get scorched, spark up the band. I've been watching it.
Yeah.
Who else you got?
We had a good game
You
with
want to talk
Caitlin
about
Carson today.
Logan Wilson?
Logan Wilson.
I think he's really, really good.
Yeah,
Even though
really
he hasn't been playing.
But here's the point.
Okay.
If you who are the offenses? Where are the potent offenses that the Cowboys are about to face? The Eagles offense? Oh God.
Crazy.
They scored 10 points against the Packers, and I think they scored 16 points against the Lions. Eagles are a really good team, obviously. Best team in the NFC. The Chiefs? Oh, I'm shaking in my boots. Tyquan Thornton led the team in receiving yards last game. Oh, goodness. Where are the vaunted offenses that the Cowboys need to be afraid of? If this Cowboys
crazy,
offense continues to play like the offense is capable of playing,
Come on now.
and with those two defensive tackles and with DeMarvion Overshown, first game back, he was on a snap count restriction, by the way. He was fixing his knee brace on the sideline. If he's really back 2-5, come on now.
It was so bad today, though, for the Raiders. It was one play. I thought it was a screen. They got in there so fast. I don't know, this is a real play. Like, the Raiders are a bad team.
Terrible team.
Like, and it's like, yo,
Terrible
if
team.
this was college, right, and I'm an NFL scout and I'm trying to find NFL talent, I couldn't tell you who was really good for the Raiders.
Yeah, just Max
Oh,
Crosby.
I'm sorry. I can't really tell you who's really good for the Cowboys. You know why? Because the Raiders are so bad. It's like, damn, is this guy? No, I'm serious, though. There's some tape. I'll give you an example. Pacheco, running
Yep.
back for the Chiefs.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
the gym is super tight. And he was like, it was weird because I couldn't see how good he really was because he played for Rutgers. And
Yeah.
Rutgers will play good teams, and he won't do nothing.
Yep.
To 40 yards, 30 yards, right? 25 carries. But when I see him play lower competition, like the same level competition,
Yeah.
he will blow him out. Like, oh, this guy can play.
I
So
hear
what
what
I'm
you're
saying
saying. I
is,
hear what
bro,
you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
it's hard to see who's good
I hear what you're saying.
when you play the Raiders because everybody in the Raiders looks bad. You can run the ball on them. You can throw the ball on them. They can't run the ball. They can't throw the ball. The quarterbacks don't picks. It's like they're a bad team, and we're sitting here bragging about the Cowboys. That's why I didn't want to watch this game, and that's why I didn't want to come into work because I knew that as soon as I sit in this seat and I had to do my job today, I had people that I thought knew the game very, very well.
He talking to you, Social Trey.
No,
must be talking to you.
No, he can't be talking to me.
No, keep
he can't be talking to me.
I watch my
He know,
defense go out
you
there.
know.
No.
He talking to y'all too.
Look,
He ain't talking
they
to
look
me.
terrible,
I'm out of my
though.
social
Shady,
business
They're a
over
bad
here.
team.
I saw my defense struggle the last time they played against the Arizona Cardinals and Jacoby Brissett. Like, really struggle. I
Yeah.
watched them get cooked all season long. They were second worst defense in the league, right behind the Cincinnati Bengals, who might be one of the worst defenses of all time. I can't sit here and say that my team is just completely dead. Their season's over. We don't have a playoff chance. We do. Because you want to know why? First time we played y'all, we gave y'all hell with that boo-boo defense we had back there. And next time, keep thinking we sweep. Y'all's offensive line is hurting. Jurgens, Lane Johnson. We are coming in there. We are going to absolutely eat. And I'm telling you right now, my prediction is right now on this show, the Cowboys will be winning next Sunday, and y'all will be here crying in the comments.
You know what
That's
this
what y'all
sounds
will be
like?
doing.
Now, real talk, I'm done with this. This is crazy.
We coming.
You guys sound like non-winners.
Okay.
Like you talking about a freaking Super Bowl winning team. You talk about the team that's number one in the NFC, and this is how y'all talking.
That's cute. We don't respect y'all.
And I feel bad for people in the chat because they not taking their job serious. They not. They not. Y'all comparing them to the Eagles. What are we doing?
Hey, speaking of people in the chat, I heard Care Bear's biggest thought is already
Oh,
chat.
already.
Is he
You know,
back?
you know,
I heard,
2-1. You know, if nobody else pulled up to the speakeasy, 2-1 for Mr.
Mr.
DW is
Enjoy that win
pulling
in the
up
city tonight, by the way.
to the
Enjoy it.
speakeasy. He said, "Overexcited Bear, calm down."
Overexcited Bears fine.
We just watched two teams that are not making the playoffs in a sleeper bowl. Next week they play both Super Bowl participants from last season. 2 L's incoming.
Okay.
You got anything? Should I?
Wait, what do you call them again?
If you
Overexcited Bear.
Overexcited Bear
if you guys
is
think-
popping, yo.
If you guys think Dak Prescott and this offense are rolling the way that they have been this season, right?
Cook up.
If you think George
Take
Pickens
your
went out
single,
there and
Taylor.
had that
Cook up.
amazing first half,
Yeah.
If you think
We
we're going to
drinking?
go in there playing the Philadelphia Eagles, a team that over the course of Dak Prescott's
Could.
career, he's actually given some hands to. Thank you
Could.
very much.
Could.
Jalen Hurts and all that stuff don't look the same whenever you don't have a crazy offensive line that's overpowered and he can just sit back there in the pocket for 5 seconds. We got a defensive line now. And also, if you think the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving Day are going to go out there and embarrass us, you got another thing coming, brother. We play these Thanksgiving games every year. Bring Patrick Mahomes over here, back in his home state. He's gonna think it's sweet, and I promise you, it's not. Not only are we gonna beat the Eagles next week, we're gonna eliminate the Chiefs from playoff contention. Woo! I'm telling you right now. Keep playing with us. Keep playing with us.
That's a take.
Keep playing with us.
That's a take.
That was fire.
That's how you give
2-0
a take.
over the next 2 weeks.
That's how you give a take in the
guarantee
Speakeasy.
it.
That was fire.
Yeah, I like that.
fire.
take.
Yeah, I like this.
that take.
We right
Care
back.
Bear.
Hey, I promise we right
this
back.
Care Bear right here.
Now that we talking about it, let's talk about Dak. Can we please?
Let's go ahead and talk about that.
4 touchdowns.
Yup.
No picks. Over 250.
Come on now.
Didn't have his starting receivers for the first series in the game.
Come on now.
But as soon as he got his starting receivers,
What'd he do?
3 straight scoring drives, field goal, tutty. Game was over by halftime. Can we talk about Dak Prescott, please? Somebody got to let
Look.
the world know that Dak back cooking.
25 of 33, 268,
Oh
4
my
touchdowns.
God.
We completely just sold the whole first series because we knew that the Raiders were sweet. This would have been a 40-point game if we would have actually gone out there in the first series
Hello.
and ran our 2 overall
Hello.
receivers. LaShawn Shady McCoy. Dak Prescott. You've been calling him ass. You said that
Magic
he's not a
City.
playoff Magic City. You said that he's not a playoff performer. You said he's Megan Thee Stallion on top of a donkey riding into Magic City for a show. Disrespecting my boy.
From
And I'm
jump.
telling you right now,
So what do we
he's
do
a
now,
top 5
guys?
quarterback in the NFL.
We give him credit right now.
Top five.
Top five.
Hell yeah, we giving him some credit. Is this the best Dak Prescott you've ever seen, Shady?
Be honest, 2-5. Do
mean,
your
they're-
job.
They're 4 and 5. What do we want? They're 4 and
With a
5.
tie.
Oh my gosh, we 4, 5, and
They're
1.
4 and
Put the
5,
one out
bro.
there.
So I mean, what do you want me to say about them? They're 4 and 5. What's there to talk about? What's
This
there
might,
to
be the
talk
best,
about?
this might be the best Dak Prescott we've ever seen.
Yeah, we're not talking about the Cowboys. That's the Cowboys
That's
record.
the Cowboys
what
record.
about Prescott?
Dak
I mean,
Prescott
but-
is having an
balling.
amazing year.
You know, having quarterbacks on the team that's good, right? When they are good, 9 times out of 10 they win games. I'm not hating on Dak. I'm just saying I don't know how I can grade Dak this year like different than any other year when the brother is 4 and 5 right now. You
know it's-
trade Michael Parsons in there. You
Yep,
think,
they
okay,
did
you
that.
know what? Hey, look, we got CeeDee Lamb, who's a top 5, top 3 receiver, right? George Pickens, top 12, top wide receiver,
he
right?
up there, he up
Probably
there.
number 1 dual, wide receiver 1 or 2, however you want to cut it. And then you got a $60 million quarterback that's the highest paid player in football. So you say, you know what? If we let Michael Parsons go, we probably can still win. They 4 and 5. I'm not about to just give these guys all this love because they beat the Raiders. The Raiders might end up, I don't know, winning one more game this year. And this is the energy I get. This is crazy,
Shady,
man.
it's not just about how they beat the Raiders, though. It's about, you know what I loved? And it's going to be dumb because the Shady is going to be dumb. It's the little things. It's the confidence Dak Prescott gave the entire offense, especially when George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb walked out there and everybody walked into the huddle. It's the command Dak Prescott gave his entire offense. It's going out there, obviously, and not to get too heavy for a moment, but after an incredibly tough week. You know, this is the first Cowboys game since they lost a teammate. God rest his soul, Marshawn Nealon. George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb, they're suspended for the first series, and they go out there. Dak Prescott
Why they suspended?
does. We'll find out. I'm sure it's
Yeah,
on
I'm sure
Twitter.
we gotta find
They
out.
go out there after that first series, and then they start cooking. To me, the leadership that Dak Prescott continually shows. To me, the courage that Dak Prescott continually shows. To me, the poise that Dak Prescott, at minimum during the regular season, continually shows. That, to me, is what we have to give credit to Dak
So-
Prescott for, because this looks different.
Wait, leadership. Where's the leadership when in the big games? It's easy to lead against the Raiders. Shit, they ain't leading nobody, right? Let's talk about the big games, though.
Yeah.
Playoff games, where we need it most. Where you win or you go home. Do you see leadership there? I see some choke action.
Oh.
Did y'all not see that? I seen the last time that y'all was a powerhouse type of offense, powerhouse type of defense, right? Y'all was at home playing against an inexperienced Packers team.
That happened.
That was a good Packers team.
Did you see any leadership?
I saw interceptions.
So, I mean, like, yo,
saw
I don't know
pick
what it
sixes.
is about this game that got y'all guys is going so crazy, but it's the Raiders, okay? The Raiders. Like the Las Vegas Raiders.
How come no? Answer me this.
They need to be checking to see if they point shaving for the because y'all look terrible
How
out there.
come no? When another quarterback dominates a bum team, we praise him. We're gonna talk about Josh Allen later on.
We
Josh Allen had 6 tugs this past weekend. We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna give him the respect that he deserves.
Why you give him the respect he deserves, though? It's not the team he's did it against. It's that when they need Josh Allen the most, he delivers. We watched him take a bum-ass team to the playoffs every single year. We watched him take a team with no names, right? And win the division. We see it every year. That's why we praise Josh Allen. That's why.
He cooking.
That's why a team like that, where they don't have a lot of talent, wide receivers can't get open. They top draft picks. They're not dressing them. All type of stuff.
Yeah.
We say, well, we got Josh Allen. You know what? We still might have a chance to win the AFC. That's why. We don't praise him because he beat a bad team. Y'all praising that because he beat the.
But here's my thing, too.
Come on,
Can we be
guys.
for real? Because other
Y'all not
quarterbacks,
being for real.
Other quarterbacks, Josh
give us some
Allen,
credit.
have sat in divisions with bad teams, Jets,
Come on now.
Patriots, Dolphins, for the entirety of their career, Buffalo Bills, and we praise them too. Shady, we praise Josh and other quarterbacks for what they do in the regular season. Let's keep the playoffs to playoffs. You're exactly right. Dak Prescott in the playoffs, he needs a Heimlich. Choking. But in the regular season, can we at least give
You
him
an
his
MVP
credit?
voter, right?
Yes, sir. I am.
Yo, I remember before the year started, we said, you know what? Can Josh win an MVP? Can he go to the playoffs? Can he win a division? Because Stephon Diggs there, nobody's there. He had no other players. We all said that, right?
Yes, sir.
And what did he do?
Yeah, last year he did it.
Come on, yo. Like, what are we talking? I'm sitting here having a real conversation with y'all, and I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying to do my job. I'm trying to earn my check on this show. But y'all making it hard
appreciate
for
that.
me because I think you're joking. I think you're trolling. I think he's just having a ball over here.
I'm having a great day.
And Trey, like, who you with, man?
What you mean?
See, stuff like that. I don't know how serious we are, yo.
I'm locked in, bro. I'm working, bro. You gotta tag me in at the right time, Shady.
I'm not gonna do this.
That was bold.
We talked a little bit earlier about CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens missing the first drive. Coach Schottenheimer took the stand and said that there was a couple of things missed that led to CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens not playing on the first series. So I'm assuming maybe meetings, maybe I don't know.
I don't know. They got some leaders. Where's the leader at?
Look, the leader. I mean, look, they ended up
but
sitting
no,
for the
here's the
first
thing.
series.
You ain't missing the Patrick Mahomes meeting.
This is why I give Dak Prescott even more credit. Remember last year
Thank you.
after a loss, I think it was CeeDee Lamb and Trayvon Diggs in the club.
Right.
Imagine a world where you're a quarterback of a team trying to make it to the playoffs, and not only do you have to do your job, but you have to supervise 4- and 5-year NFL vets. CeeDee Lamb is a $150 million receiver, I think, isn't he? Like $100 million, something like that. George Pickens is about to be a $100 million receiver. Like, we're joking and kidding and everything, but you realize Dak Prescott took the field without his number 1 and number 2 wide receivers? That's punishment for the receivers? Hell no. It's punishment for Dak Prescott. Because what happens if Dak Prescott threw a pick on the first drive? Nobody would have said, but CeeDee and George, they weren't out there. Nobody would have said he didn't have his top 2 receivers. We would have just said Dak Prescott threw a pick. So Dak Prescott is trying to hold the entire team up while he's still dealing with immaturity from his own veteran wide receivers. That, Shady, is why I give him credit.
I don't know if they respect Dak. I always say that. Like, I've been playing with some really good quarterbacks through my career, and I was blessed to do that. And you saying they give him praise and they respect him? I don't think so. I look at guys like Josh and Mahomes.
Keon Coleman missed the whole practice.
Hold up.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm talking about.
That's on me. It's my
Imagine a player telling Josh Allen, "Shut your beast up." Imagine that happening though. Imagine Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City with the Chiefs. Wearing a red outfit, and a player on the defense say, "Hey, shut your ass up." Imagine that. Imagine, right? Jalen Hurts. Forever you want to say about it, this, that, that. Imagine somebody on the defense in practice. Hey, shut up. Huh? Think about that though. Yo, the quarterback position is the only position in sports where no matter how you feel about them, you can't just say and do what you want to them. You know why? Because they the quarterback.
Yep, that's true.
I don't care how you feeling. I ain't
true.
getting the ball. Yo, you can't say certain things about the quarterback. D-back, running back, lineman, you can say what you want. You can fight and all that. You can't put your hands on the quarterback. Imagine a real world, dog, where the highest paid player on the team and in the league is supposed to be our leader. And dudes is saying, shut your up. Think how that sounds. Hold up. You played in the NFL. You played in the NFL, right? What quarterbacks you played with that was really any good?
Vic, my first year in Philly.
Oh, stop there.
Yeah.
Can you imagine a world with anybody would say something like that to Mike Vick?
Nah.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? And you sit over talking about his leadership stuff? Yeah, a lot of leadership.
Every team is different,
Guys.
though, 2-5. Cam Newton's
There's not a team like that in the
Cam
world.
Newton's in a
Cam Newton's
fist
most
fight.
viral picture is him and Josh Norman on the ground wrestling.
Thank
and
you.
that's NFL MVP 6'5", 260-pound Cam Newton.
Who led
Every team
Jericho
is different,
Conchery and
2-5.
Ted Ginn to the Super Bowl? Was he
Correct.
not a
I
good
got
leader?
Shady in a box right
Come
now.
on, man.
How? You said you never played with a player that would ever say that to the quarterback. Yo, real talk, I've never seen nothing like that, though. I'm being serious. I'm being true serious right now. I've never seen nothing like that. You tell the franchise quarterback, come on, dog. Think about that. Think what I'm saying.
But did you hear me? Did
talking about wrestling? Cam Newton was like
not even that.
It was like
fight. Think about this, because I don't.
Cam was like 16 back then. He was
But
doing whatever he wanted.
peep this. Not enough people are going to talk about Shady. Realistically speaking, CD and GP, George Pickens, they didn't start the game. Dak Prescott running out there with Flournoy.
Yeah.
What's your point?
My
They
point.
didn't play the first drive. Okay, keep going.
My point is, this is what Dak Prescott's dealing with the whole season. We only heard about it now. They only missed a series now. But Dak Prescott not only has to care about winning the most, he has to do it in spite of
But
some
why,
people.
but why does that matter, though?
room.
So, okay, he missed the first year. So what? They're the best players on offense. And George Pickens got busy, and then
to me,
Because he manages to have that issue in the locker room, and then he goes out there and still feeds them.
Bro,
Unlike a Jalen Hurts, who has that issue and it goes out there and gives the guy that's been eating all season one target or one catch for 8 yards.
I just don't.
I'm sorry, like he is a good leader.
He wants to try to compare the Eagles and Cowboys so bad, and he wants to compare Jalen Hurts to Dak. You can't. One guy is a winner, dude.
One guy plays for a better team. Yes.
However you want to
Wins
cut it.
are a team stat.
All right, whatever you want to cut it, dude. I don't know, but like in sports, you play to win. Okay. One guy wins. Not only wins, he wins a championship, dude.
That's true.
Okay, can we cool?
true.
I know you want to argue with the Jalen Hurts, but let's just put that like winner, not winner.
Can we get some super chats?
We got some
'Cause I heard
super
they popped.
chats.
I heard
The
we got a $50 super chat.
We did get a $50 super
I
chat.
heard
We got
it's going crazy right now.
the super chats is getting a little spicy too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go back to one from 214, Mr. DFW. He said,
214. That's my dude.
What'd he say, bro?
He said, Acho saying Cowboys got a chance. Quit handing out false hope, Acho. I love you, but you tripping with a capital T if you think the Cowboys have a chance to make the playoffs. Elijah said, wasn't the boys a CD catch away from beating the Eagles? Let's get that W next week, Care Bear.
Now, we can shut up a lot of doubters.
What ifs? That's what he said.
We can shut up a lot of doubters next week. We go out there and do what I know we can do.
So if y'all win, what would that be? Real quick, I'm being serious. You'll be 5-5?
5-5.
Yeah, 5-5-1. You got to add that one in there, man.
That one counts.
That one
That
counts.
one means
we put
something.
up 40 on one
They
of the best
fought for that
defenses in the
time.
entire.
How
We
many
fought for that
teams is
one.
close to that? How many teams 4-5, 5-5?
Chiefs
So
are.
We're
a lot of them.
The game that actually ends up hurting us at the end of the day might be that Panthers loss or the Cardinals. Those
Or
two
that
games.
Bears loss.
The Bears loss is whatever, but the Panthers and Cardinals games, those are two games you shouldn't have dropped.
Shouldn't have lost. What
Yeah,
else we
that's
got?
right. We get the $50 super chat was from Stelv. Say, yo, Cry Bear, put it on the line next week when Philly goes to Dallas and whoop them boys. You best be wearing a Philly jersey.
Cry Bear is crazy. So
What do I get? What do I get?
What's the first bear?
Overexcited Bear.
Overexcited Bear, Cry Bear.
No, hold up. I'll put on a Philadelphia Eagles jersey if y'all go out there and win, which y'all are not. If not, though, if we win, I need whoever sent that super chat in a Cowboys jersey, and I need you to send me a video of you saying the Cowboys whooped that tail. That's what I need.
Who sent that
I need
super
a
chat?
Cowboys jersey.
That was Stelv's.
Yeah.
That was Stelv's.
No,
Mark that one.
I need that. I'll go get the jersey. I'll be ready for Sunday and everything. I promise you we're not losing that game.
That was good. We also got one from Agbobo said, LaShawn, stay on Josh Allen's when he's only got one game further than Dak in the playoffs. Shady just said Dak.
It's how it looks, though.
Hey.
It's how it looks, bro. The dude beat on Patrick Mahomes, bro. Played better than everybody on the whole field. Gave them boys 13 seconds, and they lost. See, if Dak lost games, right, and played solid and wasn't the reason why they lost, that's the problem. The problem is, don't be the reason why you lose.
Correct.
That's why with Lamar Jackson,
Right.
it'd be hard to argue with you,
Yeah.
right? Because you are right. Sometimes Lamar don't play well, and he be the reason why they lose in
Yeah.
playoffs.
Yeah.
Josh is not
Ever
the
the
reason.
reason they lose. Yeah, not
You know
like
what I mean?
LaShawn. Yeah.
LaShawn, you would say that was his best player. That would be Josh Allen's best player performance whenever they gave him that 13 seconds, right? Is that what you would say?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. What about Dak Prescott's first ever playoff game where he had to go up against an MVP caliber Aaron Rodgers?
His rookie year?
His rookie year. He had a phenomenal game in that playoff game, the first big game, and he's a rookie the year that you're supposed to wilter under the lights, and then ends up giving the ball back with less than a minute to Aaron Rodgers. He ends up getting a laser to Jared Cook. Mason Crosby hits a 52-yarder to win the game.
Wait,
we don't ever talk about that game.
Hey, what year is Dak in?
I think like 10.
10.
Yo, this dude, he in year 10. This dude talking about his rookie season.
That's a
That's
playoff
some crazy.
game.
Yo, think about what I'm saying.
That's crazy, though.
This dude went. Oh, that's not y'all was so nice.
What's Josh Allen's best playoff
And I
win?
got my rookie season.
You did have to go back to his
Dog!
rookie
True.
season.
What
are we
did.
talking about?
Why didn't you go to the Bucks game? 5 touchdowns, no picks.
Bucks game, we don't talk about that though.
go there.
I'll play Tom Brady in a playoff game.
You did.
Yeah. All right. Well,
We don't care about that though.
But we don't care.
We don't care.
Yeah. Well, you know
Wait,
you're
I heard we had a $50 super chat.
Yeah, that was a Stelv one. That was a
Stelv
Stelv one. Yeah, call him Cry Bear. Yeah.
Hell yeah,
I
Stelv.
told you I'm not reading no Care Bear disrespect unless y'all come with that real pay. So $50 you can call him Cry Bear.
Was there some more in there?
It was the other one was hating on you, Shady. They
Hey, no shady hate just yet. No shady hate just yet. No shady
They
hate
hating on me?
just
They
yet.
hating on you, bro.
About
Hey.
what? The Cowboys?
Yeah. They said watch your mouth, writing checks. Your team ain't gonna cash
Come
next
on now.
week.
And you
Oh,
talking
no,
about
I want war this Sunday.
it's crazy.
That's what I want.
Yo, it's
you
so
really
funny,
think
though.
we sweet? I want that smoke.
The arguments be about like winning these regular season games when we win Super Bowl. That's what we do. We win Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
It's
that's what I'm
hard.
saying.
You remember when we won
We
the Super
talk-
Bowl?
we talking about-
Actually, Jalen Hurts has a Super Bowl.
We talking about teams that don't win nothing though. So I can't even really like. It's a hard argument.
All right. We gonna see. We gonna win that game next
Where
Sunday.
else
I
we
can't
at,
wait for
bro?
that
We
one.
got some breaking
Look,
news today, man.
Now we do have some breaking news around the
breaking
NFL. The Browns will be starting one Shedeur Sanders. Mary Kay Cabot Sam. Shedeur Sanders is expected to start on Sunday's game against Las Vegas with Dylan Gabriel in concussion protocol. Barring something unexpected, Sanders will make his debut, becoming the 42nd Brown starter since 1999. 42 starters for Cleveland since 1999. Fellas, how much pressure is Shedeur under this weekend against, this upcoming weekend against the Raiders?
Shedeur has never been under more pressure playing the game of football in his life than he will be under this weekend making his first start. I do not judge last week's performance. He had not gotten reps with the ones, and he came in the middle of the game versus a vaunted Baltimore Ravens defense the last 4 weeks. But this Sunday, Raiders suck. We just saw it. Dak Prescott 4 touchdowns, no picks. Raiders might be the worst team in football. So, Shedeur, you got a whole week of practice with the ones. You got a whole week getting repetitions. You're going up against an atrocious defense, and we know what a litmus test looks like because we saw what the Cowboys just did to the Raiders. Shedeur, there is no more pressure you will ever be under thus far in your career than this Sunday because a lot of the world is preying on Shedeur's downfall, waiting for Shedeur to fail. So they can say, I told you so. So they can say, put Dylan Gabriel back in there. But imagine a world where Shedeur has a Dak Prescott versus the Raiders type of performance. Now, Stefanski, I dare you to put Dylan Gabriel back in that game. I dare you to. Let Shedeur throw for 4 tugs, no picks, and the Browns win 31-3. I dare you to put Dylan Gabriel back in that game. So Shedeur has never seen more pressure, not at Colorado, not at Jackson State, not playing in the greater Dallas high school football area. He's never seen more pressure than he going to see this Sunday. To me,
You know, I normally would say there's no pressure for a rookie quarterback. You're a rookie. We know you might struggle your first start, but it might be more pressure now because you wasn't supposed to start, right? Nobody thought you would start. And Dylan got hurt. Now it's your shot. So it is some pressure for that because if you play well, what they going to say? You could put the franchise in a tough situation because everybody
well
in
said.
Cleveland
Well
wants you.
said.
They want to see you
Yep,
play.
really good.
You know what I mean? So now if you go out there and ball out, they got no chance but to play you. Because what the fans going to say? Shedeur go out there and it's the Raiders though. That's the best thing. So now you get a real bad defense. You can look like this. You can have all this all day.
Yep.
So I'm rooting for him, man. And you know this is God's play, homie. He's
Yeah.
gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right.
Shady cooking right now because here's the biggest truth I might say all day. Stefanski can lie to us, but the tape can't.
Can't.
Tape can never lie. Stefanski can lie. Jimmy Haslam, owner of the Browns, can lie. Andrew Berry, general manager of the Browns, can lie. Fans can lie. Rex Ryan been telling lies. He can lie. The tape can't lie, Shedeur. So let the tape speak a truth so loud that it silences all the lies. Shedeur, if you go out there versus the Raiders and you actually ball, nobody can defute you. Nobody can refuse you. Nobody can deny you. If you go out there versus the Raiders and you actually cook, the haters got to shut up.
And they got to help him out. I'm calling everybody out, man. Hey, offensive linemen, y'all got to block. They do not block, right? They don't block the right people. Sometimes I'm seeing guys coming free in there, and you got 2 guys on 1. What are you doing there, boss? Wide receivers, I need y'all to get open.
Yeah.
It's like when you watch the Cleveland Browns play on offense, it's like they're not engaged. Like they don't care. It's like they're running through the motions. No. I need good body language and help this rookie out. Because, this rookie might be the guy that takes that franchise to the next level because he's done it before.
I'll also say this, though, and this is where I agree with Shady, but here's where I'm going to try to escalate or elevate the conversation. Shedeur Sanders, you have to be greater than your greatest excuse. You will have excuses in this game. Offensive line, they probably will miss blocks. Running back, they'll probably go the wrong way. Jerry Jeudy, he might get locked up a time or two. Shedeur, you have to be greater than your greatest excuse. The Browns, at least Kevin Stefanski, does not want to start you. We know he does not want to start you because he hasn't started you thus far. So, Shedeur, you have to go out there, and if your line doesn't necessarily block, make a guy miss. If a receiver doesn't necessarily get open, buy time. If the defense does have the right play call, make it wrong. Great throw, great catch beats great coverage every single time. I don't want to see throws. I want to see long handoffs. That's what we call them on defense when it's indefensible. It wasn't a throw, it was a long handoff. Like Shedeur Sanders, you have to be greater than your greatest excuse. This is pressure. Like Shady said, most rookies aren't under pressure. 2-5 knows, and he just alluded to it. Like, this is the most pressure he's been under prior to this is when he was at Colorado in that do-or-die game to make the Big 12 championship game. Like, this right here is as much pressure as a rookie can be under outside of playing in a playoff game.
You made a lot about being a 6th-round draft pick, and then, hey, I can go out there, I can play, I'm not going to get reps with the ones, but honestly, I have to play over what I'm expected to get a chance to actually be on the team. With Shedeur right now, I feel like the pressure's all on him because if he wants a starting job, he has to ball out.
Yes.
And unfortunately, he has to look better than any Cleveland Browns quarterback has looked this season. He has to look better than Dylan Gabriel did in London whenever he threw the 2 touchdowns, and they still lost, but he has to look better than that. He has to go out there and be amazing. And this is, granted, the Raiders. Like, this is the perfect team, too.
Yeah.
What are your expectations? What do you actually expect him to go out there and do this Sunday?
That's a really good question. But I need to ask Shady a question first, so don't forget this one. Shady, you're the boxing expert on this show. And what I've heard in MMA fights, boxing fights, if you're fighting against the champ, don't they say, like, it can't go to decision?
Nope, it can't.
You gotta beat the
what's
champ.
the verbiage there,
if you want to beat the champ, you got to beat the champ.
Yeah.
Right? If you want to become the champ, you got to beat the champ. As in, if it's close, they're going to give it to the champ.
Yes. That's what I was looking for. Like, I know I used to watch Usman fight a lot, Israel Adesanya fight MMA, and I remember them being like, if you want to beat them when they were the champs, it can't go to decision.
Can't.
Shedeur, you can't let this fight with Dylan Gabriel for QB1 go to decision. If it goes to decision, it's going to Dylan Gabriel. And still, the Browns starting quarterback. And his hand is going to be lifted, and that figurative belt's going to be put around his waist. And still, Dylan Gabriel. Shedeur, if you want to beat Dylan Gabriel for that starting job, it can't go to decision. It can't be 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, $189, Browns lose 21-19. Myles Garrett can't necessarily be the best player on the field. He can't be the one we're talking about after the game. Yeah. We need to be talking about you. And Myles is, obviously. But, like, you know what I'm saying.
I think we get a little just carried away a little bit. He still is a rookie, all right? And I know what he's up against. But if he looks good and he shows some flashes, right, and maybe it's a defensive type of game, but he has that late quarter drive or something like that. Like, as long as he shows us that he is a good quarterback. I ain't trying to put too much pressure on him. He is a rookie still. You know what I mean? Like, this is his first week getting number 1 reps. Think about that. So, like, it's going to be hard with all that. Hope he plays well, but I will say this. Everybody in Cleveland woke up this morning super happy that Shedeur is going to start. You know how that feels, though? Like,
I guess our flash.
I'm rooting for the kid, man.
My expectations to answer that question. Because I actually have wild confidence in Shedeur, 3 touchdowns.
Wow.
1 pick, 250. I think Shedeur has it. I remember I was talking to a college football. I was talking to Mac Brown one time. He was recruiting me to Texas, and I was like, "Why me, coach?" I was like, "I want to do a private school." He said, "Acho, you have it." I said, "What's it?" He said, "I can't define it, but you know it when you see it." Shedeur has it. It's hard to define it, but he just has an air about him that wherever he goes, teams seem to do better. Jackson State, Colorado. There's an air about Shedeur Sanders. So Nick Foles had it. I don't know how talented Nick Foles was, but when he stepped on that field, he had 27 touchdowns, 2 interceptions in a shortened 2013 season with LaShawn Shady McCoy. His jersey went to the Pro Football Hall of Fame because against the Raiders, I think he had 7 touchdowns, no interceptions in 2013. Nick Foles just had it. I don't know what the hell it was, but he just had it. I think Shedeur Sanders has it. Just that ability to go out there and do the unthinkable. And I think he has God on his side for what it's worth. So I don't anticipate. My hope is like a 3 touchdown, 1 pick game. Yeah. My expectation, more touchdowns and interceptions, over 200 passing yards.
I think he go for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I think they win.
Yeah, I mean, he has to.
Yeah.
He has to.
I genuinely do think this is the perfect setup for him to get his first start. We talked a lot about whether he was going to start this season at all or any of those types of situations. This right now, I think, is the most crucial moment of his football career so far. Because I do genuinely think, hey, You're going to get, whether they believe in Deshaun Watson or not, next year he's coming back healthy. They have him on the books for this contract still.
Next year?
He might. Yep, he's going to be back next year. It's going to be really tough for him to make a mark. And right now, out of all the things that have happened this year, having 3 quarterbacks ahead of him during the preseason, not getting any first-team reps, he has to do the most with the least. And right now, this is kind of everything for him. In my honest opinion, if he wants to be the quarterback of the future for the Cleveland Browns, he has to go out there and prove it, and this is the perfect team to go out there and prove it against. Show some promise, and then I think you open everybody's eyes. So, I don't know, Shady, what do you think?
Like I just said already. I mean, I'm rooting for him. I think 2 touchdowns, 200 yards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you go ahead?
I was gonna say we got some super chats.
Talk to us.
The super chats is back popping. We got a $50 super chat.
Uh-oh.
Another
Talk to me.
$50 super chat from Mr. 574, which is the Indiana area code. So
Hey.
yeah, shout out to the home state.
wow.
He said, "What's up, fellas? Love what y'all doing on the Speakeasy. I'm just wondering if anybody can explain to me why does it seem like Rex Ryan is always coming at or disrespecting Shedeur? Just seems like he's always talking down on him." I looked it up. I don't know if y'all saw it where Rex Ryan said he basically was like criticizing Shedeur about hanging his head on the bench, sitting by himself, and he says things like, "I've never seen anybody sit on the bench." It's a lie, bro. Like you just finding things to nitpick.
Like,
So
Rex Ryan is a phenomenal defensive coordinator. He's a great defensive mind. He is an absolutely inflammatory television personality
Wow.
that makes asinine remarks time after time. And if Rex Ryan want to talk crazy about Shedeur Sanders, then let me talk crazy about Rex Ryan. Because Rex Ryan makes some imbecilic remarks.
Wow.
Like truly imbecilic remarks. Like, how in the world are you going to criticize Shedeur Sanders' body language after that game?
Yeah.
If there's one thing Shedeur Sanders did great in that game, it was his body language. He came onto the field after halftime out of surprise. Hey, offense, let's get into it. Hey, crowd, let's get into it. I know our team is sucked up to this point. Offense ain't scored no points up to this point. I think maybe a field goal. Defense had done some things.
Yeah.
Hey, let's get into it. Then, after the offensive line was throwing nothing but lookout blocks. Hey, Shedeur, look out! Offensive line was throwing nothing but lookout blocks. Shedeur Sanders still maintained his poise, still maintained his on-field integrity. And Rex Ryan, you want to continue to attack Shedeur time after time after time. Are you not tired?
Yeah.
Are you not tired of coming at Shedeur? Like, truly. And the first time, Rex, I was with you because at that time I was like, you know what, Shedeur, I didn't necessarily love the miming of it all. Or you know what, Shedeur, I didn't necessarily love you saying that, based on the quarterbacks in this league, I should be starting. This is dumb. Do we have what Rex showed?
Yeah,
we showed already?
We have what he said.
Show what he said.
Yeah.
fast forward a little bit to about the 15-second mark.
About the 15-second mark.
He's kind of just
Go ahead.
first.
You traded up to get this guy. So clearly you think he has the talent to play the position.
Someone does, yes.
Why hadn't he had a chance? He has no reps with the ones. We understand that, right? That's what the line's saying. That, to me, how the hell does that happen? All right? And then the other thing is, Shedeur, he's got to get over himself, too. Like he's there by himself on the bench.
At the end of the game.
I've seen it in the 7th game of a World Series when you lose a game or whatever. This is a pillow fight game. Nobody cares.
He cares.
Sit back.
He cared.
Yeah. Did he care?
He cared.
Or are you trying to make it a show, make it
Wait,
about
come
yourself?
on, bring us back. Bring us back.
Did he care? Get over yourself. Was he making it about himself? Bro.
A 2-5, I want to hear from you, but
Crazy.
this is what I hate. To imply that he didn't care because he's sitting on a bench by himself. Dude ain't happy. He done got sacked twice.
Yep.
He done threw a bad pick. Yep. The offensive line ain't doing nothing for him. He's 4 of 16.
Right.
He understands the moment. And more than anything, he just lost the game at home.
Yeah, he came into a game at home that they had the lead. He didn't play well, and then they ended up losing the game.
Yeah.
In his first opportunity to play football in the NFL level.
Furthermore, knowing that he's going to have to deal with people like Rex Ryan
Correct.
who are going to
Facts.
criticize
Correct.
everything he does on the field and what he does off the field. It's ridiculous.
Every game literally ends with the star player on the bench sitting there by themselves. Every game. Every game.
Yep.
Like they all end with a star player just sitting there, hanging their head low, contemplating life in the future.
We literally
Every game.
had an entire meme of Tom Brady sitting on the field where people were mimicking him sitting on the field moping after a loss.
Correct.
Yeah.
This is not unusual. There's nothing wrong with this.
Go ahead,
Rex
Tupac.
And
Ryan
another thing I'm
picking,
thinking
bro.
about is like, you know, in the situation he's in where a rookie starting over him, every day he probably wakes up like, yo, when I get my chance, I got to ball out. He might tell himself all that a lot, over and over again. His dad might be telling him that. And then I get the chance. and I don't do well, and I throw a pick, and I'm 4 for 16, he might be thinking of all them type of things. Damn, would I get another shot? Is Dylan going to be healthy next week? Like, so when you sit there on the bench by yourself, you think about all these different things because I keep telling people football is a career. It's a job. It's a sport to y'all at home, but this is his job. He's like, yo, will I ever get a chance again? So I think Rex Ryan's tripping with that. Man, I played with Rex. I thought Rex was phenomenal, but I think sometimes we get on TV, and I've been there, where we say things we probably shouldn't say, or we should say a different way. Because whatever you think of, you just say, and that's not always the right way to do it.
Yeah.
Think about all the different, things that's going on. Like, he might be really going through stuff like, yo, damn, I've really just choked my time of being a starter in this league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now he gets another shot, but you don't know that after the game. You don't know that.
You know what Rex Ryan sounds like? He sounds like a real hater, like a disgruntled employee, or someone that sensationalizes a story because they're upset about something. You know, whenever you have someone, or maybe a girl's telling you a story about a guy that she was talking to, and she's just like, oh well, he ended up doing this and this and that, and I just can't, like, he didn't even care at all about my feelings. He didn't care at all. How do you know how he actually felt? Rex Ryan, how do you know how Shedeur actually felt about this? Otherwise, I don't understand how we dehumanize people's real life emotions. And instead of seeing, hey, all of these other exterior factors might have led to why he feels the way he does. Maybe it's the fact that the media's been on his ass all season. Maybe it's the fact that in his first game, he did not play well. He could be upset, but it's like, oh, is he really upset, or is he just making it a show? Because he likes flashing his wrist and doing all. Why are we acting like the dude's dramatic? Or this is not a guy that went out there, for lack of a better term, it's not a guy that went out there and cried after football games. He's not a dude that went out there and pouted and bitched and moaned. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
And he also didn't tell the cameras, follow me.
Facts.
I mean, he know the camera's gonna follow.
Of course, but I'm just saying 2-5, like, he on the bench.
Yeah.
By himself.
Yeah.
And he
I
wasn't even doing
Rex,
Caleb Williams.
Yeah, I think
if
Rex
he
is
ran
tripping.
into the stands and ran into his mommy's arms and started crying, criticize him.
But I got a question on. So when the girl's telling you about her ex, are you asking about him, or are you like kind of like how?
They venting, bro.
She vents about her ex.
Yeah, no.
I never did that before.
That's crazy.
Do you do that with your?
You don't provide women a comfortable platform to be able to talk
I'm
to you
telling you,
about.
I don't want to know about your ex.
I'm not girls that I'm talking to. It was like my best friend's sister or someone else that I'm like close with.
I don't really talk.
Again. Was it Justin Fields' sister?
We're really close. I'm
go
really
again.
close.
We gotta stop with that. We gotta stop with that. Y'all don't stop with that.
My name's Care Bear.
You know
and all
what?
the
But I'll
girls
say
love
I'm a little
me.
different because I don't really do that with the females. We won't be talking about stuff
I'm
like
Care
that.
Bear for a reason, man. What y'all talking about?
That could be
that
it,
does
though.
make sense.
That's what I'm saying.
Care Bear.
Care Bear.
I care bear.
I
Get
care.
it now.
Yeah, because I care.
That makes sense.
This
I'm
bear
saying. That
cares.
tracks.
I like that.
Facts.
I like
Rex
that.
Ryan, however, he does not. Rex Ryan, stop talking so dumb. Stop talking so foolish. Stop talking so idiotic. Stop sounding like a hater. And there's no need to hate on Shedeur for no reason. Talk about the play. Don't talk about the player, and let's keep it pushing.
Let's keep it football.
Please.
Anything.
That part.
Yeah.
Please.
Keep it football.
That part.
All right. Moving forward, we got to talk about something that you correctly predicted, Emmanuel Acho. The Spitgate 2.0 happening in the 2025 NFL season has now resulted in a second suspension. Jamar Chase has been suspended for one game for spitting
good.
on
That's good. One
Jalen
game.
Ramsey on Sunday. He's now going to miss Week 12, a huge game against the Patriots. Fellas, this game, huge. Do you agree with this suspension? And then also, I'll add on this. Are the Bengals' playoff hopes just completely dead in the water now?
Hold up. Let's not make this one game like it's the last hope. They've been dead.
There was
dead.
maybe some conversation about them getting back because
they've been bad.
Yeah.
They've been bad. But I'll say one game is good, right? He's a superstar player. We need him on the field. We need him out there. He learned his lesson. He's losing like $500,000.
Yeah,
so
$506,000
That's a game check.
exactly.
Damn, it's a nice game check.
Yeah.
He's gonna miss that game. But I will say this, man. Like, you learn from this. But one game's enough. I was hoping they want to do like 2 or 3 games. Like, yo, all right, take it easy. He made a mistake, right? You know, you get pissed off a little bit. You should never spit on nobody, but they got into it, pissed him off, whatever happened. Let's move on from it. One game's good enough.
I vehemently disagree with Shady.
Whoa.
One game's not enough. And the reason we know one game isn't enough is because Jalen Carter got one game and it happened again. That's how I know one game isn't enough. I can't
Carter
see
he spit on his mind
Dak
again?
Prescott week 1. No,
No,
remember
he did. He said
spit
one
that
game,
Carter
we-
spit, so
he
and
got-
then Jamar
and then
Chase
Jamar
spit.
Chase did. Like, to me, the reason you punish, bruh, is to deter the action from occurring in the future. This ain't like a parent punishing because you want to instill the best behavior in your child. Hell no. You punish to ensure this don't happen again. Care Bear, how you get your whoopings, bruh?
Belt.
Belt? 2-5? This is Speakeasy. Let's keep it honest.
I'm from the East Coast. We use belts. You
Belts.
guys from Texas, right?
Yep. Social tray.
Sometimes you get that.
Yeah,
you
that
get
big thick leather belt in the closet. Yep.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
Yep.
Stick. You know, Nigerians, it's a little different. You know, you
Yeah,
got to be
yeah,
resourceful.
yeah.
Couldn't always afford them belts.
Uh-huh.
Go out,
Grab
pick
your
out a
switch.
stick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if we don't like the stick you pick out, we going to pick out another one. That beating is going to ensure you don't punish, do something again. This little fine one game is not enough. I need at least 2, maybe 3.
Lose $1 million for
I
a
just don't
spit.
think you can do that.
But here's why.
Come on,
The only reason I'm saying why is because the punishment needs to be so excessive that no human in football thinks you can spit on another man again. Because whether for better or worse, TJ Houshmandzadeh been on the show. I saw James Harrison talk about it. People have said when they get spit on, they want to look up where you at in the offseason. That's what James Harrison said. TJ Houshmandzadeh said, I was waiting to see where the dude was training at. TJ said, I stalked the dude in the tunnel after the game. If you allow somebody to spit on you and you only give them 1 game, it's just going to incite further violence. So to me, like Goodell, get all of it out the game because spitting on somebody is going to lead to a greater altercation. I don't want a greater altercation,
That's what I'm
2-5.
saying.
So like, to me, it's not just about like, oh, spitting on somebody, give them 2
But
games.
everybody don't spit on like, and I hate to even say this.
Spitting is crazy.
But to spit on somebody, you must have the no respect for this person. And I'm trying to do the ultimate disrespect I can think of is spit on somebody or backhand them. Boom. So everybody's not doing that in football. So they got something going on. And I don't know. I like Jalen Ramsey and I like Jamar Chase, 2 dudes I'm cool with. But it's something there, dog. You spit on me? And it wasn't a little baby spit. It was you know what I'm saying? So
But that's why 1 game ain't
bro.
enough,
Nah,
Shady.
bro, but it's what I'm telling you is bigger than the 1 game, Acho. You know why? Because guys are not just spitting on people.
Yeah.
I must have no. If you think everybody got spit on before, they have no respect for you, though. None. Think
Yeah.
about it. I'm gonna spit on you, dog. We grown-ups.
Grown-ups.
I'm gonna spit in your face. That's crazy.
But like to me, bro,
No respect. That means that's why I'm not tripping on the games that he's getting suspended because it's people don't do that. So when you do something like that, I got the ultimate disrespect for you and no respect for you.
Shady cooked right. He's not wrong. But to me, it's
Spit
like
on me?
a brawl would have broken out if the little water boy wasn't in there. And then a brawl still almost broke out later in the game. Here's what I don't want to
Should
see.
have beat him up.
Y'all remember circa 2015, Josh Norman, Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Every time they was on the field, it wasn't even about ball no more.
Who was it?
Josh Norman and Cam Newton. When Josh was the Panthers
Yeah.
and Cam was with the
I
Giants.
thought you was talking about Odell and
My bad.
Odell,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It was Josh
Yeah,
Norman,
Josh Norman,
Odell
Odell
Beckham.
Beckham. Yeah,
It
they was
was
just
just when they was on the field, it was just violent.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
but
Akeem
hold up.
Talib, Michael Crabtree.
Yes.
But if you
Yeah.
know, but see, even that the Odell Beckham and
Josh Norman situation.
Josh Norman, like he's calling him out his name. He was calling, he was saying, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
stuff you should never call another man.
Yeah.
Because people talk trash to Odell. They talk trash. When you saying stuff like that, like you,
Yeah.
it's up.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah.
call me certain names. You can't spit on me, right?
Yeah.
If you do, it's gonna act like how Odell.
Correct.
and Norman
But to
was
me,
rolling.
like, remember, and Care Bear, pull up what Jalen Ramsey said after the game. Remember, the dilemma is, it's what Shady just
football
said.
after that. Yeah.
F football after that. At the point in which
I don't
a
know if he acted
player
like that. I
gets
don't know if
to
he acted
a
like it's F
at the,
football after
at the
that.
point in which a player now has a F football after that mentality, that's too dangerous. At the point in which a player is like, it's up, F football. Play the sound so y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Ron,
Yeah.
go ahead.
He spit on him, so it's up. I don't give a fuck about football after that. Respectfully.
Like, he don't care about the game no more.
Yeah.
He's now playing his own game, 2-5. So to me, like, it's just too dangerous.
Did it look like it was up to you though? Look. He spit. Let's just watch. He spits on him.
Run it, Rome, run it.
Yeah.
Go on, spit on him. Boom. Bang. Whatever they saying,
See, and there right there, he spits on him.
and that's it. You spit on. That's what I saw.
It's the ref got right there. The ref got right there.
Acho.
The ref got right there,
You spit
Shady.
on- dude. You look at me. Let's be serious. Here. You spit on me, and that's how we go. That's when I say it's F football. That's F football to you. I got one for you. Let somebody spit on Myles Garrett though. You think he gonna just grab him?
Well, remember,
Miles Garrett hit a quarterback in the head with a helmet.
With helmet.
You see what I'm
Miles
saying?
Garrett said he heard the N-word.
Yo,
and
you know what's crazy? If you spit on somebody, dog, and you call the cops, they get in trouble for that. You can't spit on nobody, though.
Yeah, it's assault.
It's
It is
assault.
assault.
Yeah, it's assault.
Yeah. Y'all playing these games, man. You spit on somebody's a whole nother level of disrespect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure. So because of that, because to you spitting on somebody,
He should have handled it though. Forget the NFL.
Oh,
Why you ain't, man, you should, man. Dude, I seen people do more for less.
That's a good
AJ
point.
Brown, or not AJ Brown, AJ Green.
what do you do?
He fought. You remember he was fighting, who was he fighting? AJ Green was fighting,
I don't remember that one.
y'all remember that? Y'all gotta see more
AJ
fights.
Grant, I know
AJ
exactly what you're
Green
talking about. Yeah,
was fighting. Okay, I got another one for you.
Andre
Johnson.
and
Cortland
Cortland
Finnegan.
Finnegan.
He spit on him. They did more for less.
That was
Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey too.
It was
Y'all
Jalen
got-
Ramsey too.
Come
Yeah,
on, y'all got
Jalen
tight
Ramsey.
AJ Green was Jalen Ramsey too.
Yeah, AJ Green
Really?
was Jalen
Yeah,
Ramsey.
they
You
be
don't
trying
remember that?
Jalen Ramsey, man.
Steve Smith.
They be trying
if he spit on Steve Smith,
Oh no! This is a wrap.
come on.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, we
Y'all
got more-
remember
come
this?
on now.
Hey, let's go. Let's let it play, Ron.
Y'all remember this was crazy. He ran after him too.
Okay, for less.
So
Flop.
Jalen-
Come here. Okay, Jalen. Oh. Okay, Jalen. Okay. So you telling me if you spit on me, right? If I do that for hit me cheap, a cheap shot, I do that.
Yeah,
And man, if you spit on me,
yeah.
AJ he gonna be going for the whole year.
So basically, Shady, what you saying is that whatever fine Jamar Chase was going to get from spitting on Ramsey, Ramsey should have had the bigger fine because his response was so reckless and so
Dog.
violent,
Bro.
That Jamar Chase fine should have been little money,
Bro.
That's what you saying.
And now I ain't gonna lie to you though, and it's not good. I'm not promoting it,
Yeah,
but he was in his face talking to him,
yeah,
and this like
yeah. Hawk the
on.
loogie.
I'll be honest with you. That's the one case where I think you can really go all
Crash
out.
out.
Yeah.
You can
Crash
like the
out.
NFL's
And the
gonna be
world-
like,
they
Yeah,
gonna
I
forgive
understand.
you.
you were asking for it, buddy.
yeah.
Like,
I agree with Shady and I disagree. I agree that where I agree with Shady is handle it on the football field.
Yeah,
Like Ramsey,
Yep.
before you go to the locker room, handle it.
you can't
or,
though.
or after. Hold up. Okay, you a good kid and everything and all that, right? You love God, me too. If a running back talking trash, man, and spits on you though, right? Bang. What are you doing?
I'm seeing red. Whatever happens, happens.
yeah,
At that point.
What are you talking about?
And I'm not even a fighter like that.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
at that point,
Yeah.
honestly, respectfully, whatever happens,
Yeah.
it's got to happen.
I think this is my thing though. You're not gonna feel like you got that get back when everybody's coming and pulling you guys apart.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're not gonna feel like it. You gonna really want that one on one.
Okay, cool. That's you right. So after the games, right? I don't know if y'all noticed or not. After the games, you take the shower, you do the interviews, and then both teams are walking through the hallways.
Yeah.
I don't have that in me. I don't got that kind of control. To me, it's just I know my temperament. I'm going to just crash out right there on the spot. I don't have the time. Like TJ said, like I went to the locker room. And I sat outside. I sat outside the locker room and waited for him.
It's tough when you got the helmet. Man.
I'm not wait. It don't matter, bro.
Yeah.
It's just whatever. I'm snatching your helmet off. I'm snatching bro. We have to settle this right
Spit.
there.
Right here, right now.
Yeah.
Spitting on me,
Yeah.
bro.
How you
Spitting on
tell your
someone is
kids
crazy.
that though?
Spitting on
Spitting
me,
on
bro.
someone
How
is
you tell
crazy.
yo? What if my son watching? And my son's a damn.
Now you got to go home and be how you?
Dad, you let him spit on
Imagine
you?
your
Why ain't you
son-
fighting?
Imagine your son. You come home, Shady. Your son get in some trouble. You try to whoop him, and he like, well, you ain't whooped the dude to spit on you.
Oh nah, the black
Come on, dog.
In the black household, they ain't doing that.
But I'm just saying. What?
Oh nah, I ain't talking back.
Listen, bro.
Imagine
That's
your
crazy.
girl,
You,
bruh.
you can't. You
Your
just
girl might.
you
girl
can't
might
let
do
you can't
that,
let
though.
certain stuff like that slide.
You
bro.
let that dude spit on your face.
So
and you-
everybody spitting? It's just.
Yeah, just not.
It's just-
Hey,
No,
yeah.
bro.
What you mean?
Everybody
Everybody
spit- it's
pause
crazy
that,
though.
bro.
All right.
What are you
Yep.
talking about?
Oh, that was
There
crazy.
it
So
is.
everybody's spitting. Bro, all right, man. Anyway, let's go. Let's keep it pushing, dude. Let's
wild.
keep it pushing. Off the spit conversation. Out your
I'll
wild.
text my boy Lane.
Look, breaking news out of the NFL as well. Lane Johnson expected to miss 4 to 6 weeks for the Eagles after suffering a Liz Frank sprain. I don't know how to say that. You know how to say that? You got
Liz Frank sprain.
Yeah, Liz Frank. We're gonna say Liz Frank sprain. It was also revealed that since the start of the 2016 season, the Eagles are 96-41-1 when Lane Johnson starts. When he doesn't, they are 12-23. That's 70% rate compared to a 34% rate of wins. Fellas, they're so much better with Lane Johnson. Obviously, one of the best right tackles in the entire game. They have a record of 5-9 without Lane Johnson playing whatsoever. How much trouble are the Eagles in this weekend?
Yeah.
Or actually for the next 4 to 6 weeks?
Lane Johnson's absence is a gigantic deal. 5-9 Jalen Hurts in his tenure when Lane Johnson doesn't play. But more importantly, I'll disregard the 2020 rookie season. Since 2021, they're 3-4 when Lane Johnson doesn't play. But here's what's even more important. Y'all know I do my homework. Average margin of victory, 4 points. So they're barely winning. Average margin of defeat, 10 points. So they're getting blown out. So without Lane Johnson, when Jalen Hurts plays, if the Eagles win, they barely win. If the Eagles lose, they get the brakes beat off of them. Most recently, lost to the Bucs 33-16, if I'm not mistaken. I think that game was last year. So when Lane doesn't play, the Eagles and more importantly, Jalen Hurts are in gigantic trouble because Lane's a great eraser. Lane erases one complete side of the field, and oftentimes a lot of the best edge rushers are on that side. You got the TJ Watts, they're over there. The Micah Parsons, he moves all over the field. So to me, this is a gigantic deal, 2-5.
Who was Fred Johnson?
He's a backup right tackle.
Yeah.
Backup right
Good
tackle.
luck, brother. Hey, man, the way the defense is playing, I think we'll be okay. We obviously need Lane Johnson, but who got the Cowboys?
Cowboys next.
They don't have a lot of pass rushers at all, actually. They got Clowney.
We got Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah, Clowney. Yeah, he's my guy, but he's
We got the Nigerian cat.
Oh, we don't know his name. Your favorite
Is it?
name yet?
Donovan, man.
Is that Donovan?
All right, the guy who don't know his name. All right, so look, I think Lane's gonna be all right. You know, rest up. We'll be okay though.
Break this down because nobody on national television has played behind Lane Johnson. What makes him so good, and why are the Eagles so good with him there? 96, 41-1, and 12-23.
It's because you can game plan, right? There's sometimes where you have really good elite pass rushers, and you don't have them type of tackles. You got to account for them. That means having a running back chip blocks. That means sliding guys out to him. Always having 4 hands on him because he is so good. When Lane there, you don't need to do that. Lane, hey, I got him. And Lane blocks him. Now you can run your offense the way you want to. But while I said I think we'll be good, it's just because we are a run team first, right? That means we're not looking to throw the ball all around the field. And I think you have a scrambling type quarterback that can get out there if he does get some pressure. And the good thing is the offensive line is solid right now, even though we do have some injuries. I think you have one side to worry about, be the right side. When laying out, you can chip block that. Tight ends, running backs. So we'll be good there. And to be honest, I mean, our next game against the Cowboys, I don't think they're a really good defense. I really don't.
Well, yeah, we haven't been a good defense.
So,
it is a new defense, but yeah, we have not been a good defense. Our strength on the defense is definitely not our edge rushers or our DBs, but I do think that kind of plays into into the Eagles' weaknesses as well.
The Eagles, to me, the Eagles are in a dilemma, and if we're just being honest about the Eagles' offense, they're in a dilemma because the Eagles' offense still hasn't gotten clicking. Saquon Barkley still hasn't gotten clicking. Yeah. Devontae Smith had 1 catch last game. Dallas Goedert, I think, maybe had 3 catches last game. So at the end of the day, the Eagles are already sputtering. And now you don't have Lane Johnson, plus Cam Jurgens left the game with an injury. And remember, this ain't a 1-week injury. This ain't a 4 to 6 day injury. This is a 4 to 6 week injury. So the Eagles, if they only win 34% of the time without Lane Johnson, Shady, at best, say they win 70% of the games.
Yeah, I don't really go by the numbers and all that because it's football. And I just feel like, hey, we are a really good team together. Sometimes the offense don't play well. The defense carries us. Last 2 weeks, the defense is playing great. I expect them to play great again. But when does the resumes matter, though, right, as a team?
I'm giving you the resume.
Well, no,
the resume without Lane Johnson is 34%.
But I'm saying Lane is one player, and Lane is really, really good. But the Eagles are a whole team. When Lane was out there, the offense wasn't playing super great, were they not?
No.
All right, but we still were winning.
Sure.
What are we, 9-2?
9-2 right now.
9-2.
We 9-2. We the number 1 team in the NFC. And what'd you say? We're spiraling out of control?
I'm spiraling, I think, without Lane.
Yeah. Your offense hasn't gotten clicking.
But here's the thing, though, Shay. Like, let's
we haven't been clicking, right? No. So we haven't been clicking, and we're 9-2.
Yeah.
You think we're ever going to click at all?
If you don't, you're not winning the Super Bowl this year. I'll be honest with you.
I mean, we beat some good teams not clicking, correct?
That's cool, but you also lost to some teams because you weren't clicking.
But I'm just saying, like, when you're great in the Eagles, right? I get it. If it's up to me, I want us to play great every week.
Correct.
Right? Every coach wants that. Every coach wants defensive offense play great. Put a lot of points up, stop people. Cool, but we haven't been doing that. What I'm saying is, for us to be 9-2,
without that,
and we haven't been
but
playing
let me ask
great.
you this: like, let's have an authentic conversation about Lane's absence to the offense.
Lane great.
Because you're right, the Eagles are still winning and haven't been playing great. But Lane Johnson is maybe the best right tackle of the generation.
For
Absolutely.
sure.
You know what I mean?
He's
So
the best offensive lineman they have.
You could suggest that.
But last 2-3 seasons, he's been up and down with injuries. He's playing to not playing.
Yep.
Packers game, he was in and out.
Yep.
So we've seen a little bit without him. Do we count them games as a win or no?
I'll say this too, and the comments are saying this a lot. Fred Johnson, his backup, is better than the other backups that they've had, right? So last season, whenever he had to come in, did phenomenal. They did great. Now, obviously, the Eagles are already rolling.
But you got to remember, though.
They have Mekhi
it's a domino effect.
Okay.
What was the Eagles' most potent offensive structure? Extra offensive tackle. Who was the extra offensive tackle?
Yeah.
Fred Johnson.
Yep.
If Fred Johnson has to be your starting right tackle, I don't know who the hell the extra offensive tackle is. And I don't know if he's going to hold up as well as Fred Johnson did. Losing Lane isn't just, Lane's gone, replacement. Losing Lane has a domino effect onto the entirety of the offense.
Right. You know who the lineman coach for the Eagles?
Jeff Stoutland, he a dog.
He best in the game.
Jeff Stoutland is so good. They are paying him like he is a coordinator. You know how good that is?
Yeah.
Right? In a world where Jason Kelsey leaves the team and we win a
they
Super
get
Bowl the
better.
next year, and the running game was way better.
Better.
And you know how great Kelsey is. I think Jeff Stoutland as an offensive line coach, we're going to be fine. We're not going to be better without Lane, obviously, but we're going to hold it down for him, and then when Lane gets back, we'll be up and smoking again.
Eagles'
Now-
upcoming schedule. Get your
Yeah.
thought, but also need that.
Well, I just want
we
to
got
go
to lay up
into
the Cowboy game. Let that coming up.
I wanted to go into the next element of this question though about the Eagles though with Jalen Hurts, right? Jalen Hurts 5-9 without Lane Johnson all time, and to me the thing is when you have him struggling like he has this season, losing the best player on your offensive line can't help.
Correct.
And like it just can't. Can he continue to not make mistakes whenever he granted, they have actually protected him very well in the past game this season, and he still hasn't been able to eat. Whenever that starts crumbling, how is he going to be able to hold up?
That's my question, Shady. Is like, now mind you, the defense is elite, but the Cowboys offense is probably the best. They just did this to the Lions. You know what, though? I was watching that tape. Respectfully, shout out to Jahmyr Gibbs. Shout out to Jahmyr Gibbs. Amon-Ra St. Brown is not CeeDee Lamb.
Nope.
He is not CeeDee Lamb.
No.
And shout out to Jameson Williams. Shout out to him. They're not Amon-Ra and Jameson are not CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. They're just not.
Thank you.
So with all due respect, I do think this Cowboys offense presents some issues. To beat the Eagles, what you got to put up? 24, you think? You got to put up 24 points?
You're going to have to put up 24.
Like, if you can get to 24 points, you probably can beat the Eagles.
20 or more wins a game. Yeah.
I think the Cowboys can get to 24 without Lane.
So I just want to get this straight. So the dangerous, scary, explosive Lions offense. Now you're saying that they're not really comparable to.
I'm just saying matchups. Like Quinyon Mitchell had Amon-Ra St. Brown in a box because he doesn't have real speed.
So he gonna be hold on now. I think CD's like that, but I think
like
St.
that.
Brown's like that too though. I think he's like that
St.
too.
Brown's like that in the slot.
Whatever it is, bro. However you want to cut it. He's super productive for his position.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's get that straight. So is CeeDee Lamb. So who gonna watch CeeDee Lamb?
Quinyon.
Okay.
Who gonna guard?
Hold on. So how you feel about that though? Because I like that matchup for us.
Of course, Quinyon's nice, but I think
Because he can run all that. And
but I think CD's still going to get 5 for 80.
Okay. CD nice. So I can't say.
And then George Pickens on the other side.
And I like Cooper DeJean on him.
Cooper's not going to be on him. Adoree Jackson, sir. Remember all the Lions did last night
We
was
ate last
try to
game.
exploit Adoree.
CeeDee Lamb doesn't drop 70 yards of passes.
We'll see though. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because like we talking like on some paper stuff, right? That's like pick up basketball in elementary school.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I want to say when they play, we're gonna find out. Because I will say this: the last 2 weeks, Pickens and CD was playing before the Raiders game. They didn't put up numbers up like y'all doing.
Yeah. I hear you. I think Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
It's gonna be tougher. Detroit's
Jalen
defense
Hurts.
is good, but I also just think it's gonna be hard for him to go out there and put up points because he has not shown the capability of doing it.
Is the Lions a better team than the Cowboys? I just want to know this real quick.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what we talking about here. Is the Cowboys better than the Lions?
Are the Lions? Is the
What are
Lions
you talking
offense?
about?
Yeah.
Is the Lions offense better than the Cowboys
What you
offense?
been
Is
drinking
debatable.
though? What have you been drinking?
Bro, I'm just on water today, bruh.
What's going on? I don't know. He
The
drinking
Lions,
Cowboy juice.
really like 2 games ahead of us right now as it sits.
What does that mean? Does that matter at
I'm
all?
saying that the gap isn't as big as you think it is,
This is
especially when it comes to our offense. I think our offense is actually better, but we I'm just saying.
It's a good conversation.
I'm saying it's a good conversation to have.
we just playing
we
fantasy
gonna see.
football on this
We gonna see.
joint,
I'm
man.
happy that we're building up this Sunday
Yeah.
show because best believe
who's building it up?
I'm building it
They
up. 'Cause
5
we gonna go out there and beat y'all. That's why I'm building it up.
And that's so what? Let's say they beat us. So
Man.
what? What are they 5-5? What are they? 5-4?
And one.
And
Don't
one.
forget.
Don't forget the
Yo,
one.
You gotta
yo,
get
The
the
one
tie
is
in
where
there,
we put
Shady.
up
Yo.
40 points on the team that y'all only put up 10.
I don't want to yell with him. Trey.
I'm locked in with you.
We 9-2 though.
8-2.
8-2. Cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
If these guys, if it's division game, and they beat us. Okay.
Yeah.
And
You're not sweating that.
They are 8-2.
that'd be 6-5. What is that? What What is that?
Yeah.
What is that? There's a lot of guys like that.
It's a loss on your record. That's
All
what
right,
it's gonna
cool.
be.
We lost.
That's
Y'all
what
beat
it's
us
gonna
last year. Didn't y'all beat us last year? You know where that ended up.
Y'all be
Look,
6 and 5 or 6 and 4, Care Bear?
5.
We would be 5-5-1 if we beat
5,
the next
5,
one.
and
We'd
1.
be 6-5-1 if we beat the
Oh, that'd
Chiefs.
be
5.
Come
5,
on,
5,
bro.
1. Yeah.
Bro, we are the defending champs, and
Oh
we
my
talking about
God.
rest of the game. What are we talking about?
We won the championship last
I'm gonna
year.
bring my
So
my
wait,
rings
so hold
in,
on.
man.
Shady is like super confident in this win,
Oh yeah, put some
but
on
also not sweating if they lose. Care Bear said he's wearing a Phillies jersey if the Cowboys
I
lose
don't
next
want-
week.
I don't
What's on the
want-
line for you, Shady?
I don't want him wearing
Can
that.
we get something on the line
I don't
for
want
you?
him wearing. I don't want him wearing nothing with Eagles. I was mad up there. He had the green stuff. I was like, look at this dude trying to be cool with us. We don't want to be cool with him. We don't
Nobody want to wear that.
This dude hasn't seen his team in the NFC Championship game since he's been born.
Uh-oh.
So you know what it's done? His dad's probably telling what they did back in the 90s.
happened,
He don't even
yeah.
know what happened.
He don't know what happened.
But right now, today,
Today.
like, I can't even talk to him about some real football.
Don't even
with the
look at
Eagles.
him, bro.
'Cause they don't
Yeah.
even win nothing though.
Yeah.
They tell me about
Yeah.
Dak Prescott's rookie season. I'm like, I'm in here laughing. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, rookie season?
Yeah.
We just won a championship, and you talk about the Cowboys and the Eagles. It's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it's just like we playing around.
Ha 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 ha.
You know what I
Yeah, that's
mean?
cool. That's
We
fine.
gonna be playing around with y'all on Sunday.
Yeah. I hope
Pause.
I hope they do win.
Yeah, that was-
I hope they do win. They'll be 5-5. Cool.
And one.
That's
And
their
one.
Super Bowl. And that's their Super Bowl. Go ahead. Anyway,
Yeah,
we'll be
that's
ready
it.
for
We do got some super chats. We got some super chats in the building.
Playoffs.
Joe Tadaro said Eagles beat the Cowboys without Jalen Carter and the offense not playing great. The Eagles will be just fine. Shady, you the man. Herbert Harden said the Eagles are in the bending but not breaking vibe, but they seem to be one injury, one miscommunication, or one something before they break. Shady, you agree with that? You feel like
say that one more time?
so he's basically saying like y'all
The
right
Cowboys
on
or the Eagles?
Eagles. He's saying like y'all are bending right now with the injuries, the run game struggling, Jalen Hurts looking a little mid. Y'all just one slip up from being the Cowboys.
Keep playing.
Tell your friend, whoever said that, that's what an NFL season looks like.
Tell your little friend.
NFL season is you can start hot, however you start, but it's how you finish. Guys getting injured, guys are hurt, guys got to step in there, replacements, backups.
Yeah.
Coaches the coordinators might have a bad couple weeks. That's football.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what happens. Nothing's just
Yeah.
easy roll. No.
Yeah.
But you know what happens though, man? We have a lot of experience in dog. We ended up in green confetti. Last year, y'all guys forgot. I didn't forget. Last year, right? They talk about our head coach. He wasn't that good. Should we get rid of him, right?
Slow start to the
He
season.
cut his hair off. All this
did.
stuff
All
is going
that.
on,
Yeah,
right? I
started
didn't
off
forget.
too.
And you know what happened? When we won the championship, nobody talked about that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's
what
fair.
I'm saying is I'm not gonna get too high and low on this thing.
That's fair.
Like, because losers talk about the regular season like y'all are. Because the winners, you know, we end up.
He said y'all.
No, not me. He
covered
He
was looking that direction.
Y'all
He said
know who we are.
Super Bowl pedigree definitely matters.
Thank you.
Definitely matters. It makes a difference. We
Oh,
did
man.
get one last super chat from BAU 750 said Fred Johnson will take care of business. His defense may be better than last year.
Yeah.
Check out AJ's pass chart. This is definitely on Patullo. Shout out to the Speakeasy.
Come on now.
Shout out to my
It's like
dog.
everybody know winners but y'all in this room. The Eagles fly high, man. We are the defending champs.
I'm like, drink every time Shady says defending champs.
I cannot wait for them to
Oh,
not be
we
the
wouldn't
defending
make it
champs
out of
anymore.
here.
Good
We'd all
gracious.
need Uber.
Care Bear, where we at?
Y'all
G?
mad because we champs? That's hating
Rams,
though.
please, Rams.
He says that word.
Look, keeping it pushing, we got to talk about Mr. Josh Allen. You posted a video earlier today that I found riveting, Emmanuel Acho. Let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Riveting.
Hey, Josh Allen, different, G. One, he checked this at the line of scrimmage. Y'all hear when he said alert, alert, alert? He checked that joint. And then watch Josh. Buy time. Watch that throw. Bam. God, dog. Come on, Josh. Hold on. Run it back. Listen to the alert at the line of scrimmage.
Who's the guy he's throwing it to?
Tyrell Shavers.
Who's that?
He used to play at Alabama and then Mississippi State. You're like 6'6",
Step
he's
up.
fast though.
Eyes downfield. Come on, Josh.
Look at all this he got to do to get guys open, though.
Josh Jabra.
Hey, Josh Allen,
He's for the
different,
press
G.
squad, though, right?
One, he checked
He was just like the 6th receiver at the start of the season.
Yeah,
Throw
no.
anybody in there.
Yeah, no.
Hey, kid, get a helmet. Get in the game. Get him a mouthpiece. What?
Social
Who's that?
Trey, get in there, man. Catch some
Yeah,
basketball.
I'll go there and make some plays with Josh.
Josh is the truth,
Get a
dog.
little quick check.
Look, is Josh
Yo, Care
Allen?
Bear, I got a quick question for you, bro.
What's
You
up?
the only one I think that played quarterback in here.
Oh wow, yeah, that's true.
play quarterback.
How difficult is that throw? Oh, you play quarterback, Shady?
You looking at him?
Oh, Mr. Do It All. Okay. My bad. No disrespect, Shady. My fault, black man. How difficult is that throw 1 to 10 for y'all?
When? Like now?
No, I'm saying like Josh Allen. How
Dog.
difficult is that? Is it a 10 out of
That's
10?
a 50-yard rope. Like
Yeah.
that. There's limited human beings on the planet that can make that type of throw. One, you need the
How
hand
many
size to be able to,
how many
like-
quarterbacks in the league can make that throw?
Oh no, like most
Realistically,
quarterbacks,
4 to 5.
I can say most can.
To me,
Nobody
because
can do it in game.
Because of the athleticism it took. That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
making the throw alone. A lot of quarterbacks can throw 50 yards on a row, but the
Facts.
running to the right,
Yep.
running back
Running
to the
back,
left, eyes downfield.
And then you see, oh, he's open.
He's open, and then
Yeah.
being able to deliver it. Oh, he's open in that moment, like that.
Yeah.
Like
And
that's what
and accurate though.
Yeah.
The question for y'all
Josh
is
is the truth.
he the most talented player in the NFL?
I don't know, without a doubt.
Wow.
Yeah, without a doubt. You know, the two people I would say right now would be Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. And I got to think about, okay, obviously Lamar runs the ball better than Josh. Obviously, Josh throws the ball better than Lamar. How close is the passing compared to the running?
Yeah.
And I think Josh is closer as a runner
Yeah, that's well said.
than Lamar is as a thrower.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I think Lamar's had some great seasons from the pocket, but yeah, I think Lamar is just so dynamic as a runner. It's what do you think, Acho?
But
To
to
me,
me,
it's-
the running, like, yes, there's nobody can run like Lamar.
Yeah.
But it's just different.
Yeah.
When Lamar can stop running, cutting all that, Josh, I'm just going to run hard.
Yeah.
I might run you over, I might jump over you, right? And then he runs so hard sometimes that guys are nervous and scared, where now one cut can get you because you really don't want to tackle me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Where Lamar, like, you're not scared of tackling, but you're scared to get embarrassed. You're scared,
Yeah.
okay, because he might, it's just different.
Yeah.
Now the running talking to me. The
Social
runner-
trade, drop a poll. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, or other most talented player in football.
crazy.
That's
was
the
already
thing.
on it, right?
I-
He just said
it.
Pat is not getting talked about. And
Let me
Pat
cook.
in there, but Pat is the most it factor.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
'Cause he's not the best runner.
Nope.
But when he needs to run, he gonna run.
Yeah. And he's not the best thrower. Don't get it
He
twisted.
close though as a thrower. He close.
he up there
He
as
makes
a
some
thrower.
crazy-
What are we
he
talking
makes some
about?
crazy-
He
Nah,
layers
is.
throws like
He
no, like
is.
he layers
He
throws like
dive
Aaron
and throw
Rodgers.
it.
But
And nobody else.
The
He's
thing for
thrown
me-
a horizontal touchdown this year. What are you
Yeah,
talking
the
about,
thing
man?
is,
Acho?
Nah, he can throw.
Josh Allen is the most talented player in football because Josh
say that.
Allen is probably the second best legitimate runner in the NFL. I'm disqualifying Justin Fields from the conversation. Otherwise, Josh Allen would be like third. He's the second best legitimate runner in football, probably to Lamar Jackson, and he's probably the second best thrower or third best thrower in football to Matthew Stafford. So, like, Josh is probably second
Matthew
and
Stafford.
second. Whereas Lamar Jackson's probably first or second if you're counting Justin Fields. Lamar's probably the best runner in football, and then 13th, 14th, 15th best thrower in football.
Yeah.
But what Josh can do from the pocket, what Josh can do outside the pocket, what Josh can do to linebackers, to DBs, nobody can do what Josh Allen can do.
Okay, I want to take this to a broader conversation. When we're saying most talented player in the NFL, do you mean like every player in the NFL? Now, obviously, a quarterback's job is a lot harder than everybody else's, right? But most talented, I think, is a very vast distinction to throw on one player whenever we have freaks like Myles Garrett in the league.
I think the most talented players in football, if I just had to go off the top of my head, would be Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Myles Garrett, Penei Sewell,
Yeah.
Jahmyr Gibbs. If I'm just going like just talent, just like
Bijan.
strictly talent. Jahmyr's so fast
Yeah.
that it accelerates him in that talent, in that pure talent conversation. Bijan went to Texas. Bijan, my young bull, like I love Bijan,
talented
but
too,
like,
though.
and Bijan goes crazy.
got cuts
but
like-
if I'm just and recency bias, Jahmyr Gibbs yesterday versus the Eagles, it looked crazy. If I'm just going talent, I would go with them, and then maybe if I'm just going talent, maybe Jamar Chase from throwing a receiver in there.
See, I
Cook 2-5 Cook.
no, I'm thinking I like that because Jahmyr Gibbs is super talented.
crazy.
Right? I like that group. I don't know if I put Miles in there. I think Miles is tremendous. But like talent to me is okay. Like you covering, you getting coverage, you
I see what
getting
you're
picks.
saying.
You know what I mean? Like all that. Like you think he's more talented than Michael Parsons?
Yes.
I think he's.
Here's
Micah's
why.
crazy.
No. Here's
Yeah,
why.
I don't know.
No, stop right now.
I'm sorry.
Talent to me, and Shady will appreciate this. Any team, any scheme, any climate.
Yeah.
I'm going to get busy. That's talent to me. Shady goes to the Buffalo Bills, completely different scheme, completely different team, completely different climate.
I don't know if that's talent though.
What is that?
Because I think that's just being a good player. I
Yeah.
say good player's good player. But talent is like, okay, you can line Michael Parsons up at DN. Oh, you want linebacker? Or you want like stand up? or you want to cover.
But
Y'all see?
Mike,
Do that.
bro, Mike can do that.
Oh, you want to put him at safety? Somebody's hurt?
But hold on. Let me answer this though.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Mike, I think Mike
Yo,
is the most
this is
talented
good.
in
This
the
is
league.
good.
This is crazy,
But hold
though,
on.
dog.
Mike can line up at a
Hold
0
on.
all the way to
Hold
safety in the
on.
NFL.
Hold on.
Nah.
Is this talent or is this versatility?
No, but
That's talent, though.
I think talent
versatility
means-
is
like,
talent.
not exclusive.
For example,
Yep, go
right,
ahead.
I had an argument this other day. I think
Uh-oh, what are you gonna say?
that Denzel Washington is the greatest actor of all time.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
But I think Jamie Foxx
It's the most
is
talented.
the most talented.
Uh-huh.
You know what? He can do everything.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So Myles Garrett, I think, is better than Parsons, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, hands down.
Yeah.
But talent, I could play any position.
Yep.
You want me to play you. And, you got a 4-3 running back? Cool. I'll get him in coverage.
Go look
What?
at that. Yeah.
But,
Go look at that
Michael
off-ball
Parsons-
footage of Micah.
Michael Parsons might be the fastest player on the Packers or the Cowboys. And he plays DN.
Yeah.
That's talent.
He's
That is talent.
250.
But hold
That's
on.
God
He's
saying,
6'4",
yo,
250,
but hold
and he
on,
had a
yo, real quick.
4'3".
God he had the pencil, he was, or the crayon or the art, whatever it is, the paint.
Yeah,
He was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Let me do it like this. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah. I'll put it like that. That's how good Michael is.
Hold
Though.
on.
Mike is like that.
But hold
though.
on. I'm not going to applaud somebody just because they tried something that I didn't try. Y'all don't think
You
Myles
can't.
Garrett could play
You-
off-ball backer?
No, not like Micah.
You think Miles and I'm probably can guard me?
You think
Guard
Miles
me?
is? You think Miles is
I
running?
can shake Micah though, right? He might catch me. Like, I can shake
I want you to go back and look
Dude,
at it.
Micah is special though, bro.
Do you think Myles Garrett is running with Raheem Mostert 35 yards down the field on a wheel when he was with the 49ers? That's what we saw Michael Parsons do his
Do y'all
rookie season.
forget?
When he was off ball, he
Y'all
was
know
crazy.
Myles Garrett is 4'4" right?
I know Myles
Man.
Garrett.
Myles Garrett's older. Myles Garrett's like a 30-year-old man
Miles
now.
Garrett, and he's also bigger
And
than
Myles
he used to
Garrett,
be.
Yes, I'm not. He's not covering the best running back in football, whoever it is. He's not doing that.
Here's all I'm saying.
He's not doing that.
Here is all I'm
But that's not
saying.
disrespect. Myles Garrett is a beast.
Talent.
He ain't guarding Christian McCaffrey. He ain't doing it. He ain't doing ever at his best.
Fight back, Acho.
Here's what I'm saying.
Fight
back,
talent.
Acho.
Get off the
The
rope, shit.
reason talent to
You
me
getting
isn't
cooked right
alone
now.
versatility is because I'll say this.
What?
Y'all know the name Isaiah Simmons?
Of course.
Isaiah Simmons versatile as hell.
That's ability.
He
Though.
could play safety.
That's ability because he's
he
not
could
that
play
good.
linebacker.
He's not that good though, bro.
But just because Micah can play corner,
No. I'm telling you things that
He's
Micah.
an athlete. He's not that talented.
what is Myles Garrett?
He's both. Michael Parsons is both.
A coach, a defense coordinator won't game plan that. All right, Micah, or all right, Garrett, we're gonna let you guard. He's not gonna do that. Micah gonna do that.
But here's my other thing though.
This running back on the wheel, hey Micah, you got it.
But if Myles Garrett is such a good rusher, why would I ever make him cover? You've like,
Do you think he can cover?
That's
I'm
the
asking
same
you right
way
now. Hold
they
on.
do
I'm
Michael
asking your
Parsons
face
now.
right now. At the best, at Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
All right. Would you have him?
No, of course not.
Okay, but Micah,
Micah would get beat on the route too. He would just make up with it with speed.
Yeah.
He'd get Micah's getting beat on those routes too, but he's running you down, and it's a 3-yard game.
and it might be. All right, okay.
It's a
That's
3-yard
what I'm
game.
saying though.
It's a 3-yard game.
Because CMC is hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got,
That's what I'm
he got a
saying.
crazy
I'll say
bag.
I think
bag.
Miles is a greater player. Miles
course.
is
hell
you got
yeah.
people in the comments.
Yeah.
Miles is Miles the best
Miles-
defensive end I've seen in my lifetime.
It's similar to the
100%.
comparison y'all was just
But-
making with Lamar Josh. Like the gap between what Miles is really good at and what Micah's really good at is bigger than the gap between what Micah's really good at versus
put it-
what Miles is really
in
good
layman's
at.
terms, the way I think me and Shady feel is Micah can do more of what Miles can do than Miles can do what Micah can do.
But Miles does
Micah-
what he does better than
Yeah,
what Micah
yes,
does.
yes.
He's a better player.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
like,
Right.
at
Right.
the end of the day, Micah, you do what you do best.
Right.
And I'm going to do what I do best.
Yep.
And I'm going to do what I do best better than what you do best. Because what you
Right.
do best is what I do best, and I'm better than you at it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
that. That's
Correct.
to Shady's
Miles
Denzel
is
Washington
insane.
point.
That's not an argument.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Right.
a better, he's a better player.
Jamie's probably best at being a comedian. You know what I mean? He's a singer. and
I
all
don't
those
know,
things.
bro.
Is he a better
Jamie
actor?
can act.
He's great at everything.
Okay,
The thing
so
is, we see
Jamie
Jamie's
in
more like
comedic
Micah, I
roles,
think, depending on
serious-
who you
Jamie's
go
like
with.
Micah, dog.
Sure, but that's my point.
Okay,
Jamie,
yeah.
you do what you do best. Act. Denzel, you do what you do best. Act.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I will out-act
Yeah,
you.
Yes,
But
correct.
if you
Denzel will,
start
yeah.
Georgia.
Yeah. Denzel got nothing for him.
I ain't got nothing
But
for him.
Denzel got nothing for
I
him.
got nothing for
Or,
him.
or you want to go have the Jamie Foxx funny show? I could do that too.
I can do that, yeah.
James, now real talk.
Jamie's the most talented human
Yo.
Yes.
Oh, wait, you want to
up there.
sing?
Jamie's the most talented human in
go
the
to
world.
Beats. Yeah, Jamie
100%.
Foxx is like
He's
different.
he's that guy.
He's the most
My
talented.
favorite entertainer by
Correlation
by
I gave you, was that good?
1,000%. That was 10 out of 10.
Because Micah is like Jamie.
Yeah.
And Denzel
He
is
is,
like
yeah.
Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fair. I like that.
Yeah, that's fire.
I like
That's
that.
fire.
That was really
Y'all
good.
cooked on that. I ain't gonna
That was
lie.
really
Y'all
good.
cooked on that.
Thanks. I mean,
But
yeah.
don't disrespect Jamie.
No,
Because he got that Oscar too.
Yes.
Micah got that. You know what I mean?
He's in DPOY conversation.
absolutely.
No,
yeah,
but we had to bring you on board because you want trying to be on board. We had to bring you on board.
Yeah, we had to fight for that one. Look, moving forward, we got to talk about the Chicago Bears.
We got to?
We have to. We have to. Unfortunately, we have to, Shady. You want to know why? They are leading the NFC North Division currently with a record of 7-3. Over the last 8 weeks, they are 7, or after the last 8 games, they are 7-1. Have Caleb Williams' Bears finally arrived?
No.
Hell no.
They're on the way, and shout out to the Bears. They're leading the division. But y'all answer me this. Chicago Bears, last 7 games. You beat the Vikings. You beat the Giants. You beat the Bengals. You beat the Saints. You beat the Commanders. You beat the Raiders. You beat the Cowboys. The one game I want you to have won, you lost. The Ravens.
The Ravens won, yeah.
Like, that's the one of all those I would have loved for you to have won. And I think they lost that one to Tyler Huntley. Now, shout out to this Bears defense. They have the first, second, and third interception leader right now in the National Football League, starting with Kevin Byard. Shout out to the Bears defense. Shout out to Al Harris, coaching them boys up as that secondary coach.
Al Harris,
but
nice.
at the end of the day, the Bears just haven't done enough, don't have enough meaningful wins for me to say the Bears are legitimate.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to waste too much time on this. I think the Bears are a cool, good team trying to figure their way and find their way. Even Caleb Williams, I still got to see more from him.
Yeah.
I see some scrambling. I see defense playing well. Like, if you watch last game, they should have lost that game. I think they were down, then the guy takes a kick return all the way down to the other side of the field.
You talking about with the Minnesota game?
Yeah,
They
like-
were dominating the game all game, and then J.J. McCarthy had the J.J. McCarthy special. Play dog crap for 3.5 quarters and then go crazy in the last. Like,
But I'm saying,
you still ended up having.
if you
him
playing
go
so
down to
bad,
get
bro,
the
they
game.
only put up, like, what, 16 points, or if that? No, he threw a pick 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't put no points up for real.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm not a big believer in the Bears.
I mean,
Who they beat, how they look, they don't be looking good.
the only reason I do like the Bears, I do think Ben Johnson can steal a game or two.
He does some great running concepts.
You know what I mean? Like, and when you get to the playoffs, and the Bears will likely make it either as a 5 seed or a 3 seed. Like, when they get to the playoffs,
They
Ben
gonna get
Johnson
smoked.
likely
Yeah.
will be able to steal a game,
a playoff game?
a playoff
They
game.
don't get smoked.
You think?
I think we're about
What
to
game?
see right
What
now.
game you be watching? You think that team is good?
Think about
Look.
it. After the division winners 2-5, everybody else is beatable. Like,
Guys.
the Seahawks are beatable.
They're not beating the Seahawks.
Say, the Seahawks are beatable, though.
Seahawks are beating.
Acho, they're not beating the Seahawks.
The Niners are beatable.
They're
I
not
don't think they beat the Niners.
So y'all don't believe in
Is
them
Mac
at all.
Jones playing or
Brock Purdy.
I'll be a close one.
All right. Look, I want to believe in them so much, but this is also this was foretold. We looked at their schedule a couple of weeks ago, about 4 or 5 weeks ago. They had the Commanders, the Saints, they had Baltimore without Lamar, Cincinnati, New York, and Minnesota. You know what their remaining schedule is, fellas?
What's that?
Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, Green Bay. They get a break with Cleveland. Then they get Green Bay again, San Francisco, and Detroit to close out the season.
Bro.
Jeez.
It would not surprise me if they won 1, maybe 2 games for the rest of the year. That schedule is a gauntlet now. They had the easy part at the beginning. Now it is straight hell until the end of the season. So it's twofold. Do I expect them to do well? I can't say I can, because I've seen other teams be able to do it more consistently, but they can prove, hey, if we're a playoff team, if we really are a playoff team, we have to show it in the later half of the season, or the last couple of games of the season. If they end up getting more wins than losses in this last stretch,
You know what?
then I think they can steal a playoff win, Nacho.
Yeah, the problem for them is they depend on the run so much. Well, some of these teams ain't let you run the ball on them. It's not going to happen.
Packers not.
Yeah.
Right?
Packers not gonna let
Eagles
you run
ain't.
it.
Eagles not.
Eagles
So
not.
that means you got to turn the keys over to your number 1 draft
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm willing to bet that he hasn't shown me enough to say, okay, I'm rocking with that. And the defense can only do so much. What happens when the defense get in the hole? Because, like, this is football. It's going to happen. Bad calls. You get 2-3 defensive passes interferences. Now we on the goal line. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen. They haven't showed me enough. Haven't beat enough good teams to say, you know
Well,
what, they
about
can do it.
as a team? Last week, Minnesota Vikings.
Damn.
What
I'm
happened?
sorry. They played because I'm looking at the schedule. So they only played one good team out of two good teams.
Yeah.
They played the Baltimore Ravens 30-16. That's
With a
loss.
backup.
And that was
They
backup
lost.
Ravens.
Okay. And then the Lions put 52
Put
on
52
them.
on
Yeah.
them.
Early though, week
Yeah.
2. Week 2,
Early or
Shady,
late.
week 2.
Early or late. No, that's 52 points.
Yeah. I mean, look, Jalen Johnson coming back.
He's nice.
Nashawn Wright's grown up in the absence. Kevin Byard, he's taken steps up.
Leadership.
Tremaine Edmonds playing at a high level.
well.
And DeAndre Swift was always DeAndre Swift. Roma Dunze, since his dad took to Twitter, he's starting to be found. Like, I just think if you win 10, that'll get you to the playoffs. They're going to win 10. They already got 7. They got 7 games left, bruh. 7 games? Yeah. Like,
I don't know if they win 10, Acho. You have to at least split the series with Green Bay.
Packers are beatable.
Packers
Let's be
are-
honest.
Okay,
Packers are beatable.
I can hear the Packers
That's
are
split
beatable.
that one.
Split that one.
Philadelphia, you not winning that game.
Nope.
They're
Steelers,
not winning that game.
Steelers versus Mason Rudolph.
Hold up, dog.
Don't act like we're the same as the Bears, bruh.
No, but like
Offensively, we did get smacked by
like
them.
they guarantee ain't gonna beat the Eagles. Like you just act like we're not like that. Now it's
Y'all gonna be fresh off of a loss to us. Y'all gonna have to recoup.
hey yo. Another one is I think the Steelers beat them,
No, Mason Rudolph?
bro.
Here's my thing. Here's what the Bears are great at beating bad teams. So let's respect them for that.
You got to do your job.
Great at beating bad teams.
Yeah.
Steelers with Mason Rudolph are a bad team. The Browns, they play them
He a
December 14th.
solid backup. I
Bad
can't do
team.
that.
But they're a bad team. They're not a good team. They beat J.J.
Cowboys
McCarthy,
is week 3,
backup
bad
talent.
team.
They beat the Giants. They beat Joe Flacco, backup quarterback. They beat New Orleans Saints. They beat Washington Commanders. I think probably back. No, I think Jaden plays
Acho,
them.
everything you saying, that's the Bears. It's in the mirror. They beat all bad teams, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference is?
I guess if they make it to if they win the division, which is very much so possible, it's in their control. They're winning
They're
the
not
division
winning the
now.
division, though.
If they win the division,
not
y'all
winning the
don't
division.
think the Bears with the home game versus the Niners can win? A home game versus the
Do you think-
Seahawks?
the question I gotta ask you: do you think the Bears are a good team? That's an
Above
easy question.
average team.
So that answers your question, home. Next.
Dang, it's like that.
Okay, Bryce, I see you. Okay.
Well, hold on, before we move off this Bears conversation, what chat talking about? What the
We
chat
did get a
talking about?
$50 super chat. The $50 super chat's going crazy. Listen, I told y'all I appreciate y'all because that's how I pay my bills.
to 'em.
Acho refused to pay me any bread for all this hard work I'm doing. So y'all keep me, the rent paid with
That
the
is
super
only
chats.
partially true.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'm capping a little bit. Not to put my guy to bed. Last name Brandy says, so better athlete makes you more talented. Myles Garrett won't get blocked by wide receiver in the run game. The glaze for Micah is crazy because he played with the star on his helmet. What does he do in the playoffs? Much respect to all of you. Go Niners.
Can I take this one?
Please.
Paul.
Oh, dang, I gotta get
That was that was
He gonna take it.
Yeah, you mind pouring them up, Shady?
That was
that was it.
And he begged for it too.
He begging to take man.
Yeah.
This guy, man.
Yeah, he
Wow.
Talking about
Like was eager to
Eager
to like
volunteered. Can I
She is very gorgeous to me.
Go
ahead, Care Bear.
I was like, can I get a hug, guy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, he's Care Bear. You know.
Mr. Take It Bear.
Okay. Take it.
And we're not gonna take it there. Okay. Okay. We're not gonna do it.
Okay. All right. I apologize.
So look, to answer this super chat, look,
Cook up.
49ers fans have this skewed perception of Micah Parsons because he got matched up against the greatest left tackle I think of all time in Trent Williams.
Trent Williams, yeah.
Like we to say, oh, he's just not a playoff performer. He can't, brother. He shows up in our biggest games time and time again. Whenever he was a Cowboy, Micah Parsons is still unbelievably talented. Now, Myles Garrett, we've already said was better, but Micah Parsons can do more things than what Myles Garrett can do, which is what we were
Do I
saying.
applaud you for that? That's the weird thing to me. Is like, am I a
For
jack
going
of,
up against Trent
a
Williams?
jack of all trades is a master of none? Do I applaud you because you can do more things that we don't ask you to do? Congratulations, you can cover. But Micah, we still just asked you to rush. Micah's not in coverage with the Packers. Thanks. If we wanted you to, you can. But over there with that 4-3 scheme, if I'm not mistaken, he's not dropping back. So, like, am I going to applaud the more talented person if you don't use your talent?
Right.
Is
Like,
it him not using his talent, or is that where he's most useful? That's why to a defensive scheme, I needed he can do everything, but he's so good at pass rushing.
But
he's
not as
doing
good.
that.
But he's not as good as Miles.
He has a higher pass rush win rate.
No,
Win rate.
I don't care about a win. Nothing. Micah
saying he does. He does.
Parsons
He has
never,
the highest
Micah
pass
Parsons
rush
has never
rate.
had a 15-sack season. Miles Garrett has a 15-sack season right now.
Yeah, of course. He
It's
had
not- it's
5
not
of those
even-
sacks in the
like,
game, too.
If Miles Garrett played for the Cowboys, he'd be in the Hall of Fame right now. He'd be the first active NFL player to be in the Hall of Fame while playing.
While playing.
Like the
I-
glaze
so you-
the
so you
Cowboys
really-
players get.
You think it's all Cowboys glaze that Micah Parsons is getting?
If Micah, to me, respectfully, and Micah's a dog.
Yep.
I don't know that Micah's better than Max Crosby at defensive end. At defensive end.
Ooh, nah.
I mean, they're both great. Check numbers, check all pros, check whatever you want to check.
You watch them play, don't you?
Yes. Yo, you see this is a problem.
So wait. If you had to take one of them guys, you gonna take Max Crosby over Michael?
And here is the
Parsons?
Cowboys glaze.
I don't care.
Y'all don't get to watch the Raiders enough. Max Crosby
He's a beast.
makes dumb plays.
I
He's
just
a
watched the
beast,
Raiders
bro.
tonight.
And you saw what Max Crosby did, right? The only reason the Raiders got 3 points to start the game. You saw that part too, right?
Yeah, I saw that part.
Thank you.
You know what doesn't show up on the stat sheet? How many plays Micah Parsons affects because he doesn't allow players to extend plays? How many times that he completely takes away reverses, whatever it is. He
Bro,
captain run people down.
Look at the numbers, G.
All right.
Look at the numbers. Look at the tape.
So-
look at whatever
so wait,
you want
wait.
to look at.
So
It's Cowboys glaze.
Answer that question though.
What?
I mean, I don't want to talk about this Cowboy glaze because it is true. But Michael Parsons is one of the best players in football.
As is Max Crosby.
But all right, Max Crosby's a beast.
He's killer.
What I'm asking you though, if you had to take Michael Parsons, or take Max Crosby, who are you taking?
I'm taking Micah. But it's not this gap that
so
people make.
we're not talking about a gap. You taking who?
Micah.
All right.
But here's what I'm saying.
Okay.
If Micah played for the Raiders, people wouldn't discuss.
We're not
Micah.
talking about people.
so-
we just talking about who would you take, and you gonna take who?
I'm taking Micah.
So why can we move on?
Because
We can't move on from this because I'm not
Uh-oh.
going to let you get away with this. Max Crosby's played 104 games in his NFL career over 7 seasons. Micah Parsons has played in 73 games over 5 seasons. Micah Parsons has 60 and a half sacks. Max Crosby only has 4 more sacks than Micah Parsons does over his career. Please tell me that those are the same caliber of player.
see,
Please.
here's why you're not doing enough homework.
Okay. Why do they have the same amount of forced fumbles?
What-
4 more sacks.
What does a team do when they're ahead? They run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
What's the team do when they're trailing? They pass the ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, the Raiders are playing against teams that are ahead. So they do what? They run the ball. So Max Crosby doesn't get the same rush attempts. It's why I hate the TJ Watt, Myles Garrett conversation. Because prior to this year, TJ had more sacks than Myles Garrett. TJ played for the Steelers. Teams are always giving TJ pass rush attempts. Miles plays for the Browns. Teams are only running the ball, and Miles is still getting active. Don't come to me with these lazy takes, bro. I'm not here for the lazy takes.
How nasty you want to get? Because I'll log into my PFF account and look up how many pass rushing snaps Max Crosby has in comparison. Because Micah Parsons has the highest pass rush win rate in the NFL since he got in there.
Wait. Micah Parsons is
He wins.
Micah's a top 6 edge rusher, and Max is a top 6 edge rusher. The difference is people act like Micah's a god, and people hardly know who Max is. That's all I'm saying. I would take Max.
It does
I
suck
would
that he
take
plays
Micah
for the
right.
Raiders.
Football people
He's
know-
not better than Micah Parsons. Though.
Football people know who he is.
Not enough.
Football people, like people that loan the game, watch the game. Like, we football people, we know who it is.
Fair.
But everything you're saying, you just said that you would take Micah.
I would.
So what we talking about, bro?
The gap, the gap is too big.
There's no gap.
All right,
There's
fine,
no gap.
fine.
Who's better?
Fine.
Micah, right?
Micah's better.
All right, so we just wait. You wait. I got you. We wasting time for no reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
Micah,
Max
Micah's-
Crosby. That just made me mad.
Now, one argument that I will say though, I think I might take over the years, right? Micah or Watt. Who'd you take?
Watt, easily. Don't
Yeah.
even.
I think
game
Watt-
over, game over. It's not close. I genuinely will walk out the
Because
studio.
he be getting sacks.
That was a fourth
He be getting
fumbles,
fourth- yeah, picks. Yeah, he gets
That
crazy.
was not even close.
TJ is crazy.
And here's the other thing.
And they don't move him around at all.
Here's what I need from Micah. I need Micah to have a crazy season. Give me a 16, 17 sack season. Do what J.J. Watt did, what T.J. Watt did, what Myles Garrett's done. Like,
It's only like
do
his fifth
one-
year though, dog.
True, but all those dudes, Von Miller, like do Aaron Donald. I need one of those like
Yeah.
I am here seasons.
Right.
Not a 12 and a half sack, not a 13 sack season. Somebody can stumble into a 13 sack season. Lorenzo Alexander, shout out to him, phenomenal human being. Give me one of those like I'm
All he gives you is
generational.
12 or 13 sack seasons.
I
though.
need an 18, a 17.
Okay.
JJ, TJ, Donald, Miles.
Do you not think he's capable of giving you that though?
Do it.
Yo, bro, hold on. He got 13 and a half, 14,
13 and a half, 14, 12. He on track for 13 or 14
Bro,
again this year.
He's crazy. But remember all I said. I said he's a top 6 pass rusher. We just act like I hate when people try to say Micah's better than TJ Watt. I'm like, y'all don't know. Micah's better than Garrett. I'm like,
I think it's Garrett. I think it's Watt. I think it's Micah. I think everybody will say them 3. Those top 3 guys right now. You talking about top 6? I don't know what you was talking about. I just said, okay, cool. I'm gonna agree with you. It's your show.
Because the reason is
it's top 3, dog.
Then you got to ask how much do you weigh playing the run? How much you weigh impact and stuff like that?
What we doing, dog? What we doing?
As a defender, that matters to me.
How great of a pass blocker is this running back? What? It's yards a touchdown. What are we talking about?
Where are we going, bro?
Great blocker.
What's the next conversation?
And keep it pushing. We got to talk about some Panthers football. I can't believe we're here, but
bro.
Oh wow.
We
They
do,
cooking.
man. We do.
Hashtag keep pounding.
Now, Bryce Young went crazy, and he broke Cam Newton's single-game passing record. This is him hitting Cam Newton's signature dab in the locker room while celebrating.
Respect the Dan. Cam. Okay. I like that. Bryce Young, young brother, do his thing.
Yeah, Bryce Young and against an Atlanta team that was fraudulently ranked inside the top 5 at defense. So we can see that now. But had 31 for 45, 448 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, with a 123.2 passer rating. And Carolina is sitting at 6-5 on the season. Are Bryce Young's Panthers legit?
Bryce Young's Panthers are scary. They're not good, but they're scary. And what I mean by that is like they can beat almost anybody on any given Sunday. But the problem is they can lose to almost anybody on any given Sunday. How do you beat the Packers and then lose to the Saints? The Saints are one of the 3 worst teams in football, and the Packers are probably one of the 3 best teams in the NFC. How do you beat the Packers in Green Bay?
Yeah.
And the very next week you lose to the Saints. Yeah. And before you beat the Packers, you get beat down by the Buffalo Bills. It don't make no sense to me. I think the Panthers could win this division. They likely might win the division because the Buccaneers are sputtering. But, bro, Bryce Young, I'm just glad it appears he may have turned a corner, maybe. But then he has 2 one-pick games before that.
All right. Okay, real quick. Did you just say these guys are scary?
They're scary, but they're not good.
Bro, we gotta come on, man. We doing
they
it
beat
again.
The Packers.
Listen, I don't know if the Packers is a gangster team like everybody act like they are. They're not. They're not. They're really not. But let's just look at the schedule real quick. So, okay, you lose to Jacksonville, playoff team.
Rome, take the schedule, Rome.
Lose to the Cardinals. I don't know what that was about. You beat the Falcons. Not really a good team.
Yep.
You play another playoff team, the Patriots. You get smashed and mollywop 42-13. Okay, then you play the Dolphins. We think they're a bad team. Okay, then you play the Cowboys. We think they're a bad team. Well, I do think they're a bad team. They're 5-5 right now.
We used to be, yeah.
5-5 right now, right?
But not the same team we were 2 weeks ago.
You beat the Jets. Bad team. You play another playoff team like the Bills. They beat you 40-9.
Yeah.
Bro, like, am I missing something here? Because everything I'm watching and looking at, you play good teams, you get the hell beat out of you. You play bad teams, you win.
Here's why I think they have a chance. Y'all can pull the schedule. Rico Dowdle's playing like a top 5 running back in football.
He's balling, though.
Bryce Young has first-round talent. T-Mac is actually playing like a really, really, really
nice.
good
He's
running
like
back.
He better not thought.
Yeah, like he
He's
might
nice.
win
He's
Offensive
nice.
Rookie of the Year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So you have a top 5 running back. You have a T-Mac's just a top 5 rookie wide, top 5
Top
rookie
10
wide
yards
receiver,
right now.
right?
Yeah,
so you have
A.J.
a
Brown.
top 15 wide receiver. You have a top 5 running back, and you got a first-round quarterback.
Yeah.
That to me is scary because
That's
they
paper.
can get active.
That's paper. That's
Reality.
paper.
Rico Dowdle in reality is good. 2-5.
No, all this stuff you tell me is about paper. The quarterback, wide receiver. I just told you what they do. You told me some stuff on paper.
Yeah.
And I said, let's go to the real game.
And they beat the Packers.
I don't think the Packers is that good. I don't. Do you?
The Packers also do have a loss this season to the Browns with Joe Flacco.
Yo, they got this high
Packers
flying
offense is abysmal.
Offense is so great, and they don't do nothing.
Nah, Matt LaFleur, I don't know. He got to find another.
I'm just being honest, though. Like,
But here's the thing. Panthers have a good shot to win this division.
who's
6
in,
and 5,
who's in the division? Whole bunch of that division been bad.
The Bucks have had
Saints,
a chokehold on that division
Bucks.
for 4 years.
But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is that the division's been trash since the
got
last
Super
4 years.
Yeah.
They get in there with 9-8. This stuff like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Do we think that Bryce Young's at least turned a corner? Because like a 3-touchdown, 460-yard game, that's hard to do.
I like that.
Like,
I love that.
Can I be honest?
Be honest, bro.
Bryce Young has the most confusing career I've ever seen in my time. I'm saying this based off of numbers, not off of like actual talent and ability. He's very Tua Tagovailoa-ish in a way. He'll go out there one week and put up 120 passing yards and like, look awful. Then he'll go out there the next week, put up 303 touchdowns and look amazing. It just like two bipolar of performances for him. 448 this week. Last 2 weeks he had last 2 weeks he had 226 yards combined, and then he comes out here and doubles that against Atlanta. It just doesn't make sense to me.
To me, a part of that is though Bryce Young is just now getting somewhat legitimate help. Xavier Legette to me has been the biggest letdown.
Like he shouldn't have been drafted in the first round. That was terrible.
Goodness.
Yeah.
So now that you have Rico Dowdle, who's like a bona fide number one running back.
Your offensive line's good.
T-Mac, a bona fide number one wide receiver. Offensive line is stout. Now I think Bryce finally has enough help to actually play at a consistent level. And we've been seeing it. We ain't been seeing it enough.
Nah.
But
it's just it's too up and down still. And then against good teams, it's not there. Against good defenses, it's not there.
what's the remaining schedule?
Look, remaining schedule, they have a gauntlet the next 2 games. They have at San Francisco, then they get to play the Rams. They get to play the Saints again, but they lost to the Saints. They get Tampa Bay, Seattle at the end, and then Tampa Bay again.
Let me ask y'all this. If they split Shady with the Niners and the Rams, you a believer? They split.
Nah, I still don't.
Okay, if they beat the Niners.
Good teams sometimes, they overlook bad teams and lose. It happens.
Beat the Niners and the Rams. Now you're a believer.
Yeah. Beat them both.
You beat the Niners and the Rams, you're sitting at 8-5.
Yeah.
Cowboys beat the Chiefs and the Eagles. You a believer?
This is not a Cowboys conversation.
I just want to throw it out there and see if he keeps it.
I'm done with that.
Let me ask you, Care Bear,
5-5.
if the Panthers beat the Niners and the Rams, we believers?
In like what's a believer?
Like they'll go to the playoffs and get a win.
A win? No, they'll go to the playoffs. They're still fighting for their playoff life right now.
Yeah.
They are.
Let's just work on winning the division.
This is what in the gaming community, the video game community, we call this a GG's.
Yeah, GG's.
That means good game.
Good game.
You did
Pass
your
the
best.
sticks.
You came out. But you lost. It's over with.
Yeah.
They don't stand a chance. This schedule is gonna fry them.
Yeah. Now it's
gonna
that point
fry
in the
them.
season where it's like, hey, you're in the playoff picture, but are you a playoff team?
Yeah.
Are you a
Panthers
role
are
player?
not.
Are you a role player?
Are you an actual player? No.
Yeah.
We gonna find out. The rest of the teams, another game of reference. They just sat up. They said, I was chilling.
But
Now
here's
it's time
what's
to actually
crazy,
lock
though.
in.
To me, realistically speaking, in the NFC, is Eagles, Rams, or Tier 1? Lions probably sit alone Tier 2. Seahawks, Bucks,
Yeah.
Tier 3. Packers, Tier 3.
Packers teetering.
And then to me, it's everybody else.
Yeah.
Like to me, that's why I'm gonna put the Panthers in there after Eagles sit alone
Yeah.
with the Rams. Eagles and Rams sit alone. Then you got the Lions.
Yeah.
Seahawks is good.
You can throw the Lions and Seahawks in the same
Together?
tier, in my opinion. Yeah.
Okay. Correct.
Yeah, you can.
And then like the Panthers are a playoff team. They're a top 8 team.
Look, I'm gonna put it this way: you have 7 spots in the NFC. Which one of these teams do you think they're getting over? Eagles, Rams, absolutely not.
No.
Seahawks, no.
No.
49ers,
No. I don't
No.
think that's tough.
Then you have Tampa Bay. I don't think they're winning that division. They have to play them twice at the end of the year. That's 5.
Okay.
Then you have either the Lions or the Bears or the Packers.
Panthers or Bears? Who better?
Both trash for real.
Shady just hate we having this conversation.
Yeah, like, I ain't gonna lie, we spend a lot of time on the Panthers.
Oh man,
This is
I'm gonna
crazy.
say
Hey, viewers
the
out there,
Bears.
hey, y'all don't get sleepy now. Don't get tired. It's almost over. I know.
I say the Bears.
Whenever Asher wants to move the top from
This is the last one, Shady. This is the last
oh,
one.
it is. Thank God. I'm thinking like we talking about the Panthers.
Well, we got a great super chat to pivot to. I'm not gonna lie. So this is a return super chatter from yesterday. Bryson Campbell said, "I want to hear from Shady first, since he never gives any quarterback besides Hurts any credit. Who you taking this week, Young or Purdy? Thanks for naming those 3 receivers yesterday. Took you long enough, bro."
Oh my God! Hey, he be firing you up. Woo-wee.
Yo,
Bryson Campbell.
this is your last time to try me like that, dog. Who the 2? Bryce?
Yeah, Younger
Bryce?
Purdy. Younger Purdy. Yeah, Bryce or Purdy. Bryce
I'm
or
gonna
Brock?
be respectful to
Thank you.
Brock Purdy.
Thank you.
He's
Okay.
done a lot in this league. You know, big contract. He's not a rookie.
respectful.
He's not a struggling quarterback trying to make it. Nah, I'm gonna give him his respect.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Don't say nothing
He hates
slick.
this conversation.
I mean, talent,
He wants to. He wants
talent
to.
is
It's like right
He
there.
wants to. He want to be
wanna-
like, why am I answering Purdy and Bryce Young conversation?
Ethan, do what you gotta do, bruh. Do
Look.
what you gotta do.
It's time for us to get up out of here, man. It's time to close up the bar. We appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure if you're watching still, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell button. I cannot stress hitting the bell button. Hit the bell button to be notified when we're going live next. We go live every single Sunday through Thursday. You guys know the schedule by
do.
now.
They do.
Okay?
Facts.
We will be back here tomorrow night, Tuesday night at 11:15 p.m. Eastern, 10:15 p.m. Central, 8:15 p.m. Pacific, and we do not respect Mountain Time on
in the
this
Not in
show.
Speakeasy. No, we don't.
Nope,
We don't.
I don't even know what states they are
don't even know
still.
what that is.
Montana?
Colorado's on
Move.
Mountain Time.
Yeah, no, don't respect it. I don't respect it
Move.
whatsoever. Look, for Care Bear Kieran, for LaShawn Shady McCoy, for Emmanuel Acho, for Social Trey, and everyone in the back, make some noise in the back.
Hey!
We will see you guys next time right here in the Speakeasy.
Peace.